Hey, yo, Five Tribe.
What up?
Let's welcome all our friends and enemies. Let them know this is Lakers land. Hey, yo, Tribe, holla at 'em, fam.
This is the Lakers and Five Tribe, Lakers and Five Live. DJ engineered it so you know that the vibe ride. Over here at Lakers, ain't no hessies or pump fakes. You can hit the link, nigga, get your take.
It's the Lakers and Five Live, you know that it's showtime. Facts with stats, you know that we never lie. If a debate ever arrive, we never decline. It's like an and one to the free throw line. You know we shine bright in our purple and gold. We go live from the Motor City down to the West Coast. We colder than a step back to a fadeaway. Got YouTube on lock like Bando in a passing lane.
Pass the lane, pass the rain, pass the rain. This is the Lakers and Five Tribe, Lakers and Five Live. DJ engineered it so you know that the vibe ride. I'm out.
Yay! What it do? What it do? What it do, y'all? What's going on with my Lakers family out there, man? Hey, yo, here we go. You feel me? Appreciate y'all joining me, man, on Lakers and Five, man. Hit that like button as you guys come in. I really appreciate it, bro. Subscribe, of course, if you new. Okay, we talking a little bit Christian Koloko. Okay, now there's probably a lot of you guys out there that's talking about, hey, who the hell is that? Christian who? Who is that? Coco. Who is Christian Coco? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, but look, not gonna lie to you guys, man. This guy right here, bro. Hey, you if you you may not know who he is, but just saying, if you haven't seen him play, you may get a little excited. Okay, you may get a little excited. All right, not gonna lie to you guys. This guy right here, man. I I like the signing. Okay, I like the signing. I think, especially when it comes down to the Lakers needing a big man. Okay, I think the Lakers needing a big man, especially now that Bando is going to be missing a few games in the beginning of the regular season, right? Christian Wood obviously is going to be missing about what 2 months, right? 8 weeks. He's probably going to come back somewhere around late November, somewhere around there. You know what I mean? So signing a big man is very, very key right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. This guy right here decided to come back to the NBA at the perfect time. Okay, perfect time, especially I mean, especially for us. Okay, for us, he came back at the perfect time. All right, because this is what we need. You know what I mean? Like I saw a report. I saw a report yesterday because this happened last night. Yesterday, I could not go live last night. Yesterday, I was at work, so I couldn't do it. But I wanted to, and normally when it comes down to an actual signing, I normally want to go live for that. Normally, you know what I mean? Especially when we're like the front runners to sign a player, something like that. I want to be able to go live, and that way I can get Laker fans' opinions up here, and we could talk about it. You know what I mean? I love when I get Laker fans' opinions, and they can pull up on the show, and we can all talk about the new signing or the possible front runner of any new signing that we do. And I love doing that. You know what I mean? I love to get Laker fans' takes. And so I was gonna go live for it this morning. I'm not sorry. I set it up this morning for a possible because we were front runners this morning. I set this live up for at around 8 o'clock, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna set it up for 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Set it all up, and all of a sudden, about like 4 hours later, breaking news came out talking about, yeah, the Lakers signed Christian Koloko. I was like, oh wow. I woke up and I was like, oh well. Nice. That's what we need. You know what I mean? So fantastic, man. Great job. I think again, and I'm gonna talk about him. We're gonna talk about it. But great signing. Okay, great signing. I think this came at the right time, bro. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. So when it comes down to this guy, okay, now in my opinion, he kind of looks like a upgraded version of Jackson Hayes. That's just from what I've seen. I've watched this guy play in his highlights. I watched him play on the defensive end, the offensive end, things like that. He kind of reminds me of an upgraded Jackson Hayes. Okay, now Jackson Hayes is about like 7 foot 220. This guy is 7'1", 230. You know what I mean? So it's slightly taller, slightly weighs a little, slightly heavier than Jackson Hayes, right? But hey, acrobatic, bro. This guy. I mean, just like Jackson Hayes. You know how Jackson Hayes can freaking dunk by he can go underneath his legs and dunk the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy can do that. You know what I mean? It's at 7'1". Like I mean, this guy is freaking crazy. But in my opinion. in my opinion, and we'll wait to see this throughout the season. But in my opinion, I think he's a better shot blocker than Jackson Hayes, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute because I'm looking again when you look at this guy's stats, bro. His stats don't jump out at you like, oh man, look at this guy. Like this guy, man, he's averaging 15 points a game. You know what I'm saying? 9 rebounds. Like, oh man, pick him up. Like, no, he don't average that. If you go look at his stats don't jump out at you at all. He played around like 58 games with the Raptors. He got drafted in 2022, right? Somewhere around there. He got drafted in the second round. He was a 33rd pick. You know what I mean? So a lot of, and so his stats, again, him being a rookie, and them the Raptors already having their team set, right? He didn't really get a lot of minutes. He averaged like around somewhere around 13 minutes a game. You know what I mean? So his stats is not all that. His stats, looking at his stats, he's averaged like 3 points and like 3, 4 rebounds in 13 minutes, right? But I will say this: the one stat that jumped out at me, and this is just me, but hey, it could be just because he's just tall as hell, like you know what I mean. But the one stat that jumped out at me was he averaged 1 block a game in 13 minutes. I mean, to me, that shows me that okay, this guy's he knows how to he has a knack for shot blocking. You know what I mean? Some people just have that knack for shot blocking. You know what I mean? Like some people just have that to where it's just like, hey, he knows how to jump, he knows when to jump, and he knows how to when he's in the air and the other players in the air, he has an ability to adjust in the air to the player that he's jumping with and block the ball. Like he has that knack. You know what I mean? And I saw that when I was watching him on his highlight. So I think again, this guy, I think again, perfect timing. I think that's the only reason. Like if we already had our center straight, you know what I mean? Like for example, if this was like back in 2020, right, when we had Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, right? If we had them and then we signed like if this guy was available, like or a player like this that was available, something like that, I wouldn't be too excited. I'd be like, oh, okay, well, it doesn't matter. We already got our center set. You know what I mean? Like we got Dwight Howard, we got JaVale McGee, right? But right now, the Lakers are you already bro. You already heard Anthony Davis come out talk about man. I'm trying to play alongside a big man or at least give me some type of help, right? And then of course JJ Redick this summer was talking about yeah, well I want a big man next to AD, right? And then of course Christian Wood goes down, then Vanderbilt goes down, like all these signs, okay, lead it up to oh man, look at Christian Koloko is trying to return to the NBA. Oh man, fantastic, 7-1. Who's a good shot blocker, who's athletic as bro. I'm telling y'all, this guy can run the floor. Run the floor. I mean, I was like, bro, this guy's fast. I mean, for a 7-1 guy, I was like, damn, look how fast he's moving down the floor. I mean, look, rim runner, bro, shot blocker. Okay, that's what we need. We need that now. And of course, and a lob threat. The guy can, man. Oh, hey, D'Lo, Austin, LeBron, just throw the ball up, bro, and let him go get it. Ain't too many guys. I think there's probably only like one guy that can probably disrupt a lob threat, and that's Wemby. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Hey, I better see him play against Wemby. I cannot wait to see that. That bro, I swear to goodness, if he don't get in the game when we play against the Spurs, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. But that's like the only guy that's probably going to interrupt his freaking shot. The guy's freaking super athletic, bro. He can jump out the freaking gym. Okay, but now the only fault, in my opinion, the only fault that I wish he had in his game was shoot the three. Yeah, not a 3-point shooter, man. I think that's the only fault I think I had. I think I don't like. And again, I'm talking about somebody in his game. I'm talking about just in his game. You know what I mean? Because he has everything else. In his game, he has everything else. Like, and I wish he had a 3-point shot. That'd be fantastic. But he doesn't. But it's okay. That's okay. I will say this though. He's not going to be the answer to us winning a championship. I will say that because keep it real. Okay, I like the signing, but it doesn't mean that he solves our problems at the center position. Okay, he does not. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. He does not solve the problem. Okay, for me, I'm still rather go get Jonas Valanciunas. And I think in my opinion, I think if you have a guy like Jonas Valanciunas who was 7 foot, 6'11", 7 foot tall, right, 265 pounds, right, that big frame in the middle, like that, you know what I mean? Like that's what you need, like you know what I'm saying? And then if you have Koloko on the other side, you can have a 1-2 punch there if you want to, you know what I mean? Like that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? I want a 1-2 punch. It's kind of like in football. You know what I mean? Like I remember in football, kind of like if you have like a big bruising running back and then you got a real shifty running back, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you can throw so much at the defense. It's like, oh man, well, we got the big bruising running back. He's gonna just bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you got the shifty running back that's just gonna just boop, 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 and now he's gone. He's speedy. You know what I mean? Like you got that 1-2 punch. You know what I mean? And that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I mean? So that's why for me, I kind of want that big bruising center and that real athletic center. You know what I mean? To go along with Anthony Davis. I think that right there will work perfectly for the Lakers. And I think it makes the team more complete. Okay. Now again, just because we add Koloko, and this is my opinion, just because you add Koloko and add Jonas, that right there will help. Okay, but it doesn't guarantee a championship. Okay, I'm gonna talk about more about winning the championship because me, I think there's one trade out there. Well, if you trade for Jonas, then there's another trade out there that I think the Lakers should do, and I think that right there, yeah, I'm doing that all day, and I think that that's really gonna make you a championship contending team. But that's just my opinion on it. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that another day. Okay, but right now we talk about Christian Koloko. Okay, let me go ahead and get to the homies that's pulling up today. I really appreciate y'all, man, showing up, showing some love to the channel, man. Let me go ahead and get the soul 90s R&B hits. What up, bro? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I see you, man. He say who? He say who? I know, man. I know, bro. Hey, look. I know. I said it, bro. Hey, Coco. Okay, Coco. All right, Christian Coco. All right, that's what we gonna call him. All right, that's gonna be his nickname. You feel me? I appreciate you showing up, showing some love, bro. We got Angie B in the building. I see you. She say it's a done deal, supposedly on a two-way. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too as well. Because my question to everybody that pulls up today, if anybody out there want to pull up, I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody out there that want to pull up on the show, you can pull up on the show, talk some Lakers basketball with your boy. You feel what I'm saying? And hit that like button, by the way, if you haven't yet. I really appreciate that. But that's one of the questions. Because he's going to be on a two-way, right? But here's the problem: our two ways are filled up. You only allow three two-ways on a team, okay? And we already got those filled up by Blake Henson, okay? Chirere, whatever that French guy his name, okay? Chirere, whatever his name is, and you got Colin Castleton. Okay, those three guys right there, okay, are on our two-way. Okay, so we signed them. Obviously, it's on the Exhibit 10, but not gonna lie to you, bro. I think they're definitely, in my opinion, I think out of everybody that we've talked about when it comes down to the center position, that's on the Exhibit 10, the freaking Kelly guy, right? Good player, but I'd rather take Koloko over him. You talk about even Moses Brown. Moses Brown was balling in the summer league. He wasn't on Exhibit 10, but he was on our summer league, right? Balling. You know what I mean? Nah, not gonna lie. I think I'd rather take Koloko. Like, and I'm just looking at this. I'm looking at it, bro. I'm looking at the players, and I think Koloko has a bigger upside. That's just me. You know what I mean? But yeah. But here's the problem. He has to take somebody's spot. So, and that's what I'm saying. Whoever pulls up today, that's the question. Do you like the signing? You don't like the signing? Or you like whatever about the signing? And which spot do you think he takes? Or which spot would you rather him take? That's the question. Because in my opinion, I ask myself this. I swear to goodness, I better not see Blake Henson leave off this team and he takes Blake Henson's spot. Bro, Lakers, look at here. You already did a great signing. Okay. Great job. Okay. Great job. Don't mess this up by getting rid of Blake Henson. Okay. If you want to get rid of Colin Castleton, you want to, Koloko to take Colin Castleton's spot, fine. If you want him to take Chirere spot, Chirore, whatever that fool's name is, fine. Okay. Do not put him in the place of Blake Henson, bro. I swear to goodness. Don't mess this up, man. Don't mess this up. But anyway, let's go ahead and keep it going. I appreciate you showing up, Andrew. You already know what time it is. Showing up, always showing up, showing some love. We got Steve Goat shooting our building. Salute, homeboy. I see you, man. Appreciate you showing up. He say, bro, on 2K. You already started. Oh man. He said, bro, on 2K. 2K. He said his rating is a 68. He said to be on the NBA roster, man, and get minutes, you got to be at least a 77 or higher. Oh man, I don't. That 2K. Look, I'm about. Let me keep it going. He said there's a reason. There's a reason Toronto released him after his rookie deal. Just saying. Yeah, and you know what? There is a reason. You're right. I haven't. Did I touch on that? I didn't even talk about that. Hey, thank you for mentioning that. But yeah, there's a reason. Blood clot. So it's not like the Raptors didn't want him. The Raptors wanted him. You know what I mean? Him to stay on the team. It's just that when the blood clot comes around and the training staff or whatever it is, the medical staff ends up telling you, and the doctors end up telling you, like, yeah, you have a blood clot, blah blah. You might want to shut it down, right? That's the same thing happened to Chris Bosh, right? Same thing happened to Bosh. That was the same thing that was going to happen to Brandon Ingram. Remember, Ingram had a blood clot, and everybody thought his career was done. You know what I mean? It turns out that it worked out for him, and he still kept playing. But blood clots are serious, man. You know what I mean? And he had a blood clot, and the doctors told him, yeah, you got to shut it down. So that's why he shut it down. It wasn't like the Toronto Raptors didn't want him. It's just that he had to stop playing. You know what I mean? That he had to. Medical reasons. That's why he had to stop playing. But now he's been cleared by the doctors. From what I think I heard that. Yeah. Well, not yet. He's supposed to get finalized to be cleared by the NBA, by the doctors, the NBA, things like that. And then that's why the Lakers end up signing him to an Exhibit 10. So there's a reason, but it ain't because he sucks. It ain't because he sucks, man. Appreciate you, Steve. Go shoot in the building, man. Appreciate you. We got Lewis in the building. I see you, homeboy. What's good, my Lakers family out there? Get the likes up, subscribe, man, to the channel. If you new, you already know what time it is. Tell a friend about Lakers at 5. You feel me? Appreciate you showing up, So we got Laker girl in the building. I see you. Salute, Laker girl. You already know what time it is. I got you. You feel me? She say salute, DJ. Like, share, sub if you new. Appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to the sister right there, Laker girl right there. You see the name up top right there, Laker girl 36. Go sub her. Go give her a like. You know what I'm saying? She got content over there. She's a big time Laker fan. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, Laker girl. You already know what time it is. Let me go ahead and keep it going. Oh, Joel in the building. What up, Joel? Salute, homeboy. I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You already know what time it is. We got JJ in the building. What up, Jakari, man? How you doing, DJ? I'm doing great, bro. Appreciate you. My day was solid. Thank you, man. September 14th, and the Lakers finally make a move. Yeah, I know, man. Legendary offseason, man. If this works for the Lakers, man, this is huge for them. Yes, I agree. This could be a really nice addition. I think so. I gave my take on it. I think yeah, I think it's a really good addition in my opinion. So I think look, a lot of people, like I said before, a lot of people are looking at the signing. They're just like, "Who the heck is that? Like, what are the Lakers doing? Like, you know what I mean? That ain't no big signing. You know what I mean? And it's not a big signing, but I think it's a piece. In my opinion, I think it's a piece to help you in certain games. Remember, two-way players can play up to 50 games. Okay, they cannot play in the playoffs though. Remember that. But if this guy ends up playing again, in my opinion, I think the Lakers make a trade by the trade deadline. I think it's going to be Jonas for sure. I'm 85% sure it's going to be Jonas Valanciunas around the trade deadline. I'm 85% sure about that. But also, I think they may make another trade to where you send out 2 or 3 players for one, and now you got an open roster spot. And then if Koloko's balling for you, to where it's like, bro, we kind of need to, we may need this guy in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Then you might want to just give him a roster spot. You know what I mean? It's possible. You know what I mean? So I think, and again, I think he's an addition. He's a piece that can possibly help you win some games. You know what I mean? Because you never know, bro. Like this guy again, the way he moves. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The way he moves, bro. If you develop him right, I'm not gonna lie. This guy, the way he's agile like that, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna go on a limb and say he can possibly stick with Kevin Durant. That's how agile he is. That's my opinion. The way I see this guy move, if he plays because he can play on the perimeter, he can defend on the perimeter. I'm telling you, bro. If you haven't seen this guy yet, the guy is fast. He moves, bro. The guy's agile, bro. I'm not saying he's gonna lock up Kevin Durant. That's not what I'm saying. Kevin Durant still can probably drop 35 on his head. Okay, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that there's probably gonna be some games to where we play against. Remember, we played against Phoenix Suns like 4 times in the season, right? There's probably gonna be some games in there, and at moments where Koloko is gonna be guarding him, and you're not gonna say, oh damn, we got Koloko on Kevin Durant. We're watching the play, and we're like, damn, Koloko's on Kevin Durant. He about to get cooked. Like, you're not saying that. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like you got freaking like Rudy Gobert out there freaking on the perimeter, right? And he's and you got Kevin Durant on Rudy Gobert, or even Luka. Luka's slow as hell, and look what Luka did to Rudy Gobert. Remember that time where he just step back 3 against Rudy Gobert? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not Rudy Gobert out there. Like, Koloko can hold his own, and that's all I'm saying. He can hold his own. You're not gonna get nervous when you see Koloko out there on the perimeter, on defending on the perimeter like that. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So again, 7-1, he can move. Hey, Sign me up all day. Just saying. Appreciate you showing up. We got Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the building. I see you going, boy. Appreciate you showing up, showing some. Happy Saturday, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to the brother right there, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. You know what I'm saying? Dominic Terry in the building. What up, homeboy? He said, "Here we go." You feel me? You already know what time it is, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, bro. We got Infamous in the building. I was really hoping Infamous would show up today. Thank you, Infamous. Because again, if you guys don't know Infamous right there, you see the name up top. Infamous is a Toronto Raptors fan, and I was really hoping Infamous would show up today because he is Toronto and Koloko signed with the Raptors, and I was really hoping that Infamous would show up and give his take, because I know that from what I've been hearing, okay, the Toronto Raptors fan or Toronto Raptors fans, should I say, they really liked this guy when they drafted him. Okay, they really liked this guy, and then all of a sudden, he's not there, so that because of the medical reasons. But when they drafted him, they liked the signing. They liked that draft. So I'm glad Infamous showed up, and look what he said. Hey, salute Lakers in 5. This is a great signing, and that's coming from a Toronto Raptors fan right there. You know what I mean? So I'm glad he showed up and gave his take on that because I was really hoping he would. Appreciate you, Infamous. What's up, bro? KC. KC, hey, what up, bro? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Good morning from Australia. Ooh, that's what's up, man. Hey, shout out to KC. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, man. Shout out to Australia, bro. That's what's up, bro. We got who we got? SRG in the building. I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Salute, homeboy. Victor Simpson in the building. I see you. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You already know what time it is. Breaking news, man. The Lakers signed DJ. Oh no, they don't sign me. No, 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 no. Victor. What up, Alani? I see you. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You already know what time it is. We got AG in the building. I see you. Salute, DJ. What's happening with you, bro? Empire Jeff is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What it do? Empire Jeff, Jicky Jicky Jeff. What up, bro? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, bro. You already know what time it is. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to the brother right there in Empire Jeff TV, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. Hey, I'm sub to him, bro. The guy got fire content over there, man. I'm telling you, man. Go sub to him, bro. The voice of radio, okay? I'm telling you, man. When you hear this guy talk, for some reason you just want to tune in and you just want to listen. You can't turn him off. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you hear him talk, you're gonna be like, oh man, I just for some reason I can't swipe away. I want to turn him off, but I can't do it. I gotta keep hearing. He's giving out great information. Like I can't do it. Bring a pen and paper. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, the guy. If you're looking for inside the NBA, bro, when it comes down to the freaking CBA, the contracts, and everything like that, I'm telling you, hey, I learned a lot from this brother right there, man. Go give him a sub, man. Real talk. I'm telling you, bro. Fire content over there. We got Dino in the building. I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. What up, homeboy? Dino in the building. I see you, bro. You already know what time it is, man. Brian Cruz in the building. I see you. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, homeboy. I got you, man. We got Mr. 81 right there. I see you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You already know what time it is, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. We got Queen. What's up, Queen? I see you. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You already know what time it is. I ain't seen you in a minute. In a minute. Ain't seen you in a minute. You know what I mean? Well, hey, make y'all make sure y'all go sub to Mr. 81 too. He got a channel. You know what I mean? Go sub to him, bro. Detroit in the building. I see you. Salute, homeboy. You already know what time it is, Big Unk. What up, bro? We got Stuart Fisher in the building. I see you. So salute, man. Salute. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Who's we got? MIB in the building. I see you. DJ Reigns. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, man. You already know what time it is, man. We got Shannon Robinson in the building. I see you. I like Koloko. Paid with AD should be nice. Ooh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, yeah, pair with AD. Hey, I'm telling you, yeah, him and AD. Now, the only problem you're gonna have with that is the floor spacing, right? Because Koloko don't shoot threes, AD don't shoot threes no more. You know what I'm saying? I kind of hopefully he brings that back. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Anthony Davis needs to bring his 3-point shot back. Hopefully he does, but we'll see. But yeah, that'll be shot blocking galore. Okay, I'm telling you, man. You got AD and him out there. Woo-wee. And the guy, and this is what I mean. Like this guy can cover. Like you know what I mean. Like there's so he's first of all he's not, in my opinion, he's so agile and quick that he's not gonna get beat like that on the perimeter if he gets caught up with somebody like a Carl Anthony Towns or something like that. He's not gonna get beat on the perimeter like that. You know what I mean? You're not gonna just drive by this guy. And that was one thing. That was one thing I think, in my opinion, that Anthony Davis needs. But we all know he needs a big man. I've been saying this. He needs a big man to help him out, obviously, right? Big man, help him out in the paint. You know what I'm saying? But he also needs perimeter defense, bro. Okay, because there's so many times where our guards will get beat, and Anthony Davis got to come over and play help defense because our guards can't stay in front of anybody. And now, and when he plays help defense, now his guy's wide open. You know what I mean? Like you got, and then it's just this is what I'm saying. In order to help Anthony Davis, you not only need a big man, but you need help on the perimeter defense. You know what I mean? So, and again, with this guy, he's not, bro. What? This guy's not. Hey, I'm telling you, this guy, he's fast. I'm telling y'all, man. This guy, if y'all ain't seen him yet, man, go see him. I'm telling you, that's all I'm saying. What up, Walter Mitchell? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You already know what time it is. What's good, bro? We got Trey all day in the building. West Sub. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, bro. We got angry Lakers fan media in the building. I see you. Appreciate you showing up, showing some. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to the brother right there. Angry Lakers fan media. Go sub to him. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You already know what time it is. Who else we got? Majors in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, salute to Major, man. Hey, bravo, man. You already know what time it is, bro. Salute to my big brother Major, man. You already know what time it is, man. Y'all make sure y'all go. He now has a channel, okay? Go give him a sub. I'm telling you, he just started about a couple weeks ago or something like that, man. He needs some subs, bro. Go give him a sub, bro. Another die-hard Laker fan. I'm telling you right now, bro. Hey, one of the biggest die-hardest, whatever how you say that word, die-hardest, okay? Laker fans, I know. I'm telling you, man. The brother right there, bro, he gonna pick the Lakers over anybody. Okay, I'm telling you, he'll pick the Lakers over Team USA. Okay, he don't give a damn. He like, man, I ain't scared of nobody. You feel me, bro? Go get. If you are a Laker fan and you ain't subbed to that channel yet, I don't know what you're doing in life. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing up. You already know what time it is, bro. We got Great House is King. What up, bro? Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. He said, I like Koloko, man. Good energy around the rim. Big facts. Big facts, bro. We got the Max Vision. What's up, homeboy? I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. We got David Corona in the building. I got you. You feel me? Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. Travis Allen in the building. Lakers signed 7-footer Christian Koloko. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. You feel me? Appreciate you showing up, bro. We got who else? We got? Is that it? I think that's it. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. All right, hey, that's it, man. Appreciate y'all showing up, man. Showing some love. So look, we're gonna go ahead. There is no news. Okay, look at here. This is the only news there is right now. Okay, look at here. The Lakers by Shams Charania. Okay, the Lakers, the Lakers and 7-foot center. Christian Koloko have agreed on a deal. Agent Calvin Andrews of Clutch Sports says, okay, that is pretty much all the news there is. Okay, now again, I already gave you my take on it. I like the signing. I think the signing is a great signing for the Lakers, especially in need right now for a center or at least a guy of his caliber when it comes down to his height. Okay, I think it's great. And I think honestly, for me, he's going to take a two-way spot. Now, again, if it were me, I'm sorry, but Traore, you got to go. Okay, you got to go. I'm sorry, man. Traore, you got to go, man. I just I look. I'm not a big fan of I'm not a big fan of Colin Castleton. They better not get rid of Blake Henson. Blake Henson, bro. I'm swear to goodness, do not get rid of Blake Henson. Okay, but I'm not a big fan of Colin Castleton. I think I've seen enough of him. But what I will say is that Colin Castleton balls out in the G League. I will say that. Okay, so for me, I'm not gonna get rid of Colin Castleton over Traore. I think Traore got to go, and I would have, in my opinion, I would have Colin Castleton, Blake Henson, and Koloko for the for our two-way guys. Okay, that's what I would do. I'm not gonna lie to you though. The perfect if we had Moses Brown take place of Colin Castleton, if you have Moses Brown, Blake Henson, and Koloko for those three, for your two-way players right there, oh, that's the perfect, bro. What? That's the perfect freaking two-way players I can think of right now. Because I would be so satisfied with our two-way players if we had Moses Brown, Koloko, and Blake Henson. Oh my God, yes, yes. Sign me up all day. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. But anyway, let me go ahead. Look, go ahead and drop this link, man. Anybody out there that want to pull up on the show, man, talk about this, you can. Okay, the link is now in the chat. Okay, there it is right there. Anybody out there that want to pull up on the show, man, you can pull up on the show and talk some Lakers basketball with your boy. Again, the question is the signing, Christian Koloko. Do you like the signing? You don't really care about the signing. It ain't gonna do much, or you like, nah, I don't really like this. They should have chose somebody else. That's pretty much what the question is. So we're about to get into it, man. I will put the link, the StreamYard link, in the chat. I'm sorry, not the chat, the community. I will put it in the community. And appreciate that, Lakers fan. Showing up. Get the likes up. Appreciate you. Mr. Player May, appreciate you showing up. Showing some love. Clutch had to stay with Lakers. Clutch had to stay for Lakers. And hey, he is the clutch. The clutch made it happen, man. You know what I mean? Oh man, that's funny. That's funny, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. So we got who we got? Who we got pulling up today? We got JC and Laker girl. JC, man, what it do, yo?
Hey, salute DJ, salute DJ. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do, man?
What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, man? How's it going? How's it going?
Man, it's going good, man. It's going good, man. It's going solid, bro. You know what I mean? It's been too long since we had our last pull up, man. You know what I mean? It's been like what, like 5 days or something like that.
Yeah, it's been a couple days. It's been a couple days. Been a
Yeah,
couple.
man. Hey, let me ask you, did you start your channel yet?
So so I decided to go a different direction.
Okay.
So basically, I was gonna do the 2K24 stuff, but
Yeah.
the new 2K dropped. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. So the video will be uploaded tomorrow. Uh,
Ooh,
so yeah. But I'll let you
ooh,
guys know the channel and everything when everything is all set up and stuff though. But I'll have everything finished and stuff tomorrow.
for sure,
But
for sure. Yeah, bro. Hey,
yeah,
let us know, man. You already know, man. You know, we're gonna
definitely.
go over there and support, man. You part of the Lakers and Five crew. Shout out to JC, bro. He is the co-host on this channel, man. So, hey, if y'all rocking with me, y'all gonna rock with him. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate you, bro. You're real talk, man. Um, so I gotta ask you, man. Christian Koloko, my brother. You like the signing? You don't like the signing? You don't really give a damn. What say you?
Yeah, I mean, I like the signing just because we need somebody tall out there on the floor. Um, I mean, I'm gonna just say the honest part out loud is one of those solid roster spots. Somebody got to get waived or somebody got to get traded because this, having him on a two-way sounds good, man, but it ain't no use in the playoffs.
Big
Like
facts.
that's what I'm thinking about. I don't care what we do in the season. I mean, I care what we do in the season. What I mean is what matters is the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Getting to that first round, second round, third round, finals. You know what I'm saying? So if we could make something happen where we waive somebody, trade a couple players, uh, use him for a solid roster spot, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, if you have AD roaming around at the four, I mean that's where you're gonna get the 3 point those 3 points you're looking at, DJ. That's how you're gonna get it is if we got a center because I looked it up and the last time AD was really shooting threes was back in the 2020 season.
Yep.
So since he's been just playing the five heavy, he's not, he has no need to really be out there at the 3 point line, when he's down there guarding Jokic or down there with Sabonis and all that. So yeah, I think we gotta get a solid roster spot and move, either go pick up. I mean, if you got a spot, I mean, go pick up Moses Brown or pick this guy up and put him on a contract. You know what I'm saying? Because we need somebody that we can use, in the playoffs. Um, and I looked at his stats, and what I like to do now instead of just going off of the person's baseline stats, I like to dive a little bit deeper and look at the game logs. And I noticed when he played more than 10 minutes, the Raptors won all those games. Anytime he's played more
Nice.
than 10 minutes. And yeah, he doesn't have any crazy scoring output, but that's not the point. Especially for a team like a Lakers team. We got our shooters, you know what I'm saying? We got D'Lo, we got Austin Reeves, we got LeBron James, we got Anthony Davis, we got Don Connect, Bronny James, Max Christie. We have people that can score the ball, right? So I'm not looking for a center that's gonna score. If you're gonna score, cool. But I'm not looking for my center, especially for the Lakers, to do that. I need you to be setting screens. I need you to be playing defense. I need you to be getting rebounds. That's all
Big
I
fact.
would care about. I don't care if the center could walk out the game with 2 points, how many boards he got, and did he stop his matchup? Because that's what's gonna matter at the end of the day. Nobody's gonna care if the Lakers done lost 120 to 98. But hey, the center dropped 20 though. Like nobody cares. We were trying to win. So I want a center that's gonna be out there focused on defense, setting screens and doing that the intangible stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got the scorers, so that's my take on that. So yeah, I like the signing.
Big facts, man. I agree, man. I think that's one of the things that I've been saying too as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not a fan of trying to go trade for a guy like DeAndre Ayton. You know what I mean? The guy like DeAndre Ayton is a great player, but I'm not gonna trade for him. I mean, bro, he makes like $32 million. And when you have a center that's making that much money, you're probably gonna look for him to score a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Like probably gonna look for somewhere around like an 18 to 20 point scorer. And we don't need that. You know what I mean? Like we just need somebody, look, play some damn defense, okay, and get some freaking rebounds. You know what I mean? Block some shots like that. You play your role. That's pretty much what we're looking for. You know what I mean? Play your role. Okay, we have enough offense. Okay, we got D'Lo. He can shoot, man. We got D'Lo. He can score a little bit. You know what I mean? You got Austin. He can score a little bit. LeBron and AD also. You already know what time it is when it comes down to them. So we could on offense. I think we were one of the top 10, I think, offenses in the league when it comes down to, I
We
think it
were.
was like points per game or something like that, right? So offense is not the problem. The defense is, and rebounding is. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this guy, I just my opinion on it, I think he's going to get a roster spot. I think he is, bro. I don't know how. Okay, it may be a trade that happens with by the trade deadline, and it may be something where like let's say like a Jonas Valanciunas, right? And we give out two players to go get Jonas or something like that, or we give out two and then we get back two from Washington and then we cut one because we really don't need the other one. We just want Jonas, and then now you got an open roster spot and boom, you bring him up. I just, whatever the case may be on it, when it comes down to a trade by the trade deadline, I really think they're going to do that, and I really think they're going to give this guy a spot. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see, man. Appreciate you showing up. You already know what time it is, JC. Let's keep it going on the round table. Laker girl in the building. Salute to you. What's happening?
Nothing, sitting here watching Colorado, and of course came to support you.
That's what's up. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. So I gotta ask you about the signing, Christian Koloko. You like it? You don't like it? You're whatever about it. You don't give a damn. What what say you?
I think it's a good signing. JC took the words out of my mouth. I have to say, I think it's a good signing, and I hope he does get a roster spot. And if they have to waive somebody from the two-way, I hope they keep Castleton. And the other person you said, I hope they waive. I forgot.
The one I said,
Yeah.
the Triori guy.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen enough of Traore. I think he's not the guy for me. I would definitely rather take Koloko over Traore. So yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. That's what's up. Appreciate that, Taylor, girl. You already know what time it is. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Let me go ahead and get to AG. AG, what's up, bro? You're on
I'm
mute,
here.
my brother.
I'm here.
There we go.
Salute DJ.
What it
Salute
do,
panel.
man? What it
Salute
do?
Lakers in 5.
Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love,
Salute.
bro. I gotta ask you the question, man. What's up, Cuba? I see Q in the chat. Appreciate you, man. Mr. Alexander, I see you, man. So I gotta ask you, man. Christian Koloko, man. You like the signing? You don't like the signing? You don't give a damn? What say you?
Yeah, I'm with what you last said. I really don't give a damn. Honestly, I didn't know this what JC said, right? We're gonna have to clear a roster spot because he's not gonna be able to play with us in the playoffs, right?
True.
So it's just like I said this on Laker Girl stream. I'm like, man, the issue I got when they sign these young guys is like, y'all ain't never. Someone came up on this panel and said the Lakers ain't a team for developing. I don't know who said it, but I remember someone said that like last live stream. They said that, yeah, you said, which is true, right? So the issue I got is like, why did you sign him? Like, it's just like he can't play with us in the playoffs. So we basically ain't got him. Let's just, oh man. I mean, I really don't give a damn. I don't think he moved the needle. I seen him training. He looked good, but I mean, anybody looks good when they're training. I look like MJ when I'm training, by myself with no defenders on me. So, I mean, sure. I just don't waste of a roster spot if you ask me. I think the top priority should still be Valanciunas, really. Like I said, this team ain't a team for developing. So what was the point of even bringing him? What was the point of even signing him? But yeah, that's all I got on it, man. I'm just ready to cook y'all niggas outside of this topic because I got all the meat pulled out, man. It's already seasoned it up.
Oh my god!
Getting ready to cook, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That's all I got,
Right
DJ.
Hey.
That's all I got,
Right
man.
on. Right on, man. Appreciate that negative take, man. I appreciate it, bro. I think I disagree with everything you just said, but I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, man, showing up, showing some love, bro. Let me go ahead and keep it going on the round table. My brother Big Major is in the building. What's happening with you?
Hey, man, can y'all hear me clearly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
That's
man. What's
that's
happening
what's
with
up.
you, my brother?
Oh man, can't call it. Had to pop over here right quick.
Appreciate you,
Show you
man.
some
Showing
love.
up, man. Showing some love, bro. If y'all don't know, Big Major is going live later on in about an hour. So hey, go ahead, man. If you're going live for an hour, man, go ahead, go give him a like, man. Go ahead. It's not gonna be long. He's going live for about like 20, 30 minutes, bro. It's not gonna be long. So go ahead and give him a like, hear what he gotta say, and then pop back over here because we'll probably still be live. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, so let me let me ask you, Big Major, man. So Christian Koloko, man, you like the signing, you don't like the signing, you don't give a damn. What to say you?
I don't care, man. I don't care. Honestly, this is where I'm at with it. Remember, I told y'all each week I was gonna get quieter and quieter about it. The main thing I want them to do, man, whatever the Lakers are doing, I know that there's a method to the madness, man. They can't pump fake me. I've been around this team too long, man. They're doing something, bro. And I will not allow them to fool me right now. They picking up these players here and there, man. They're doing something. Mark my words. I'm going to be quiet about it. But whoever they sign, whatever they do, I just hope whoever they come in to play, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I kind of read up on this guy. Not big time in point production, but we don't need him to be. We don't need him to be. We just need him to be another big guy next to AD. He's a capable rim protector. And then he just got that extra size. He, legit 7'1", 7 feet. So we can go for that. But the thing is, he's like 230, 7 feet. It's essentially Jackson Hayes, maybe 15 pounds heavier. He's essentially a taller Harry Giles. You know what I'm talking about? So it don't move the needle for me. But if he can come in and bring some type of production on the defensive end, help AD down low, I'm all for it. But right now, as of now, I'm gonna stay quiet. They can sign Abraham Lincoln, and I'm gonna be like, I seen it coming. So I'm just gonna be like,
Bring him out
I'm
the
just
grave.
gonna sit and be, yeah, right. Bring him up out the grave. Nothing shocks me. Nothing shocks me now. Spaceship can land on top of crypto. I'm gonna be like, hey man, it was gonna happen. It was bound to happen one day. That's where I'm at with it, man. It doesn't move the needle for me, but if they're gonna do something with this kid, I hope he comes to play. That's all I gotta say about that.
Right on, my brother. Appreciate that take, man. That's what's up, man. Let me keep it going on the round table, man, before we get to the free for all. We got Mr. 81. You there, man?
Yeah, salute, DJ.
What up, bro? What up, man? Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love. To answer Mr. Alexander's question, he said, do we still have Blake Henson? Yes, we do. Yes, he's still on the team, man, on the two-way. So, Mr. 81, I gotta ask you, you like this Christian Koloko? You like the signing? You don't like the signing? You don't give a damn? What to say you?
I like Christian Koloko. Like even before he got drafted in the league, I always liked him. I thought he was going to be a good player, but it didn't really turn out. I mean, he dealt with like the blood clot and stuff, so kind of affected him. But I mean, these two ways, they're not going to be in the playoffs no matter what. So you can't really use them. Like it's kind of pointless. Like I like it for the regular season, I guess, because it would take pressure off of AD, like some help. But I don't know if I'm too high in this. Like I'm trying to win a championship, but I don't think he's the answer. Obviously, any two-way guy or exhibit is not going to help you win a championship. Just being honest, but he could finish in the glass. He could be a lob threat. He could protect the paint. I don't know if he really shoots threes like that. I don't know.
No,
But
no, he don't.
no, I don't think he does. But he's like 7 foot tall. I mean, he's not undersized. Thank God about that. But I just want the Lakers to make a trade or do sort of like clear off salary or do something. Or so with the Lakers having 15 players in the roster, that means we would have to like cut someone or something like Colin Castleton or like
No, Colin Castleton's on the two-way, so you cut him and don't really do nothing for the playoffs at least. You're gonna if you want this guy to be on the team, he's obviously gonna be on the two-way. But you got to get rid of one of the two-way players, and then you're gonna have to get rid of somebody who's on a actual roster on the team, one of the 15th players. So or if you don't get rid of, then you're gonna have to make a trade. You know what I mean? So and that's what I think gonna happen. I gotta be honest. I think there's gonna be a trade that goes down with the Lakers giving up 2 players and possibly getting back one, or even giving up 2 and getting back to, but one of the ones that they really wanted, the other ones that they really don't, they'll probably cut him and then open up a roster spot like that. And
man.
then who knows? Like I said, if it were, look, I'll give my take later. But go ahead, finish.
I hope we keep blinking. I'm gonna be so upset if we keep. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm the only Lakers fan that feels this way, but it seems like every time there's a player that I like that the Lakers wind up getting in the summer league, we always get rid of them. Get rid of them. We did it with Demoy Hodge. I won't even be surprised if it happens with like Blake Hints. I'm gonna be really upset. I'm gonna rage, but I'm gonna man, like please don't tell me we're gonna get rid of Blake Hinton. Like I'm not really high like I'm Armel Shore, like you said, and Colin Castleton. I've seen enough with those guys. But that's just my take. That's my opinion on this. But I'm finished.
Right on, man. Right on, bro. Appreciate that take, man. You already know what time. I appreciate you showing up, bro. Who else we got? We got Lewis in the building. What up, homeboy?
What's up with it, DJ?
What up, man? Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, bro. Let me go ahead and ask you, Christian Koloko, you like to sign in? You don't like to sign in? You don't give a damn? Or what to say you?
Man, to be honest, I really don't give a damn. Cause I mean, of course it would help out AD, but like you said before, he don't have that three. He, of course, he could play defense. He's a locker and all that stuff. But damn, where's the 3-point shot at when we need it? You know what I'm saying? I know AD. My bad. I know AD really don't have his 3-point shot like that no more, which he need to bring back. But hell, we need somebody that can actually shoot a 3-pointer. You know what I'm saying? Locker works, defense works, okay, but hell, we need another 3-point shooter too. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, I really don't give a damn about this. We need to make a trade some way, somehow. I don't care how we got to do it, but we need somebody that can actually help out AD. Of course, he's gonna help out AD, but when it comes down to playoff cup, when it comes down to playoff time, who else we gonna have to depend on? You know what I'm saying? To help him out. Regular season, fine. I'm fine with that. But shit, you gotta think about it. Playoff time come around, who we gonna have to help AD? Jackson Hayes? Hell nah. So we need to make a trade ASAP.
Right on, man.
DJ,
Right on, bro.
you see this comment John just put?
Nah, I missed it. Hold on. The one that's on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. Appreciate that take, Lewis. Appreciate it, man. We're
No
gonna keep
problem.
it going on the round table, man. Before we get to the free for all, Mr. Player Made is in the building. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, DJ? What's up, chat?
What up, man?
What up,
Appreciate you
what up?
showing up, showing some love, man. I gotta ask you, bro. Christian Koloko, you like to sign in? You don't like to sign in? You don't give a damn? Or what say you?
I mean, it's solid. I mean, to be honest, he was a second round pick. So, as a fan of the Lakers, I can't really be too hype about it because I mean, this guy was a second round pick. I mean, he was, you know what I'm saying, the way we talk about how Bronny won't be much of a factor. I mean, he was only picked 20 picks ahead of Bronny with in the second round where it was like 30th or something like that. So I don't really have a whole lot of expectations for him. I mean, just looking at his play style, I mean, I didn't hear too much of it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not no Toronto Raptors fan. I don't catch their games of that team particularly. I mean, only when they play in certain teams. But at this point, I don't really watch the Raptors like that and their rebuild. So just looking at the highlights of him from what they said today, I mean, he looked pretty impressive, but I feel like this is another situation where Clutch is trying to save the Lakers the way they saved them when they brought LeBron and AD to the building. It's another way for them to try to save the Lakers and try to make some type of effort to get some talent into the building that Rob can't find. The only way for this man to even become an actual roster member would to be release somebody or trade somebody. And we all know that the Lakers don't want to touch the second apron or get anywhere close to it at this point. And cutting a player would only make the Lakers go into some type of cap situation to where, you know, they're going to be hard capped if they release a player. If I'm not mistaken, somebody in the chat can correct me or on the panel can correct me. It's cool. But from my knowledge, if you were to cut a player right now in this situation, the Lakers standpoint, they would be over the apron. So I don't see how they're going to actually use this guy realistically, because if he's going to be a person that's going to come in and help AD and better perform like he did in the Olympics with Bam, I don't see how that's going to take place, because he's not going to be a permanent roster member unless the Lakers have a way of making a trade sometime between now and the trade deadline. I'm not sure how he'll be an effective member of this team, because he's not going to get the amount of minutes to contribute, because he's going to be on a two-way contract. At this point, he's an Exhibit 10 contract. He's just basically trying to make the team and try to scrape the barrel of the team. I mean, we already got 15 guys. He's technically the 16th guy. If they made the cuts tomorrow, he don't even count. So I look at his highlights. He seems like an impressive player. I mean, I would love to see him play next to AD, but realistically, I don't see how this guy is going to come in and make much of an impact just due to his roster signing. I mean, he can't do much because of how many guys we got in the team. We got a GM that doesn't do work. if he was asleep from July 1st to right now, the roster would be exactly the same. So I don't see how how this guy's gonna be able to come in and help the Lakers, because the management of the Lakers has already torn up the organization at this point when it comes to signing guys. So we got guys, 15 men on the roster, and I don't see how this guy can really just make a big impact, because he's technically not a part of the roster.
Right on, man. Right on, my brother. Appreciate that take, man. Yeah,
That's
I think
DJ.
You say what?
That's what I said, DJ.
Right on. Yeah, I remember your take. Right on, man. Appreciate that take, bro. Yeah, I think
He's like, I remember. I just don't agree with it.
I mean, you said a little more than that, but I mean, you know. Yeah. But anyway, appreciate that take, bro. Yeah, like I said, I think the only way, in my opinion, I think they're gonna make a trade by the trade deadline, bro, and that's the only way they can bring him up, in my opinion. But hey, we'll see what they do, man. Appreciate that, though. We got one more guy on the round table before we get to the free for all. Big Heart Sports is in the building. What's happening?
What's happening? What to do, my G?
Man, where you been at?
Man, I've been working, bro. Just getting back to this YouTube thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Going around touching bases with everybody. Got off work a little early today, so I was like, let me tap in with DJ real quick, man. It's been a minute, bro.
Man, for real, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. If y'all don't know who this is, man. If anybody that's new that's listening, you don't know who it is. Big Art Sports, man. He had a channel, man. Just type the name in on YouTube search bar, Big Art Sports, okay, and you will find him, man. It's not hard to find, bro. Give him a sub, give him a like, go check him out, man. Real talk. Big Art, man. So let me ask you, my brother, Christian Koloko, you like the signing? You don't like the signing? You don't give a damn? Or what say you?
Okay, I'm going to say all three. Okay. I'm gonna start with the good, right? The good is that we needed a big. I actually remember dude from a few years ago when around drive time when they was talking about him on TV and stuff. He was a highly skilled defensive second round pick, a high second round pick. Showed a lot of promise. Even when he played his rookie year, he showed a lot of promise. He had that heart or that blood clot thing, so he had to sit out last year. But that's the good though, right? It's bad because, you know, if this is their response to Anthony Davis's comments the day before yesterday, then if I'm AD, I will request a trade. Uh, I, I feel like they don't address like we got a two-headed monster, and it's one thing to build a team around LeBron, but it's another thing you have to be very skilled to build a team around both of your stars. You know what I'm saying? I hate to use this team as an example, and I hate this team with all my heart, but I got to use the Celtics to prove my point. Right? They built a team around both their stars. I would even go back to the Lakers of 2020, where we built our team around both of our stars. And for anybody who don't understand what I mean by that is that LeBron needs shooters around him. We had that in 2020. We actually got that this year, right? If Rob Pelinka would have built around AD as well, we would have more size, more bigs, more of a front court. I don't know when Vando coming back or what's wrong with Vando, but to me, that's the biggest piece that's missing right now. I get Christian Wood was hurt and he needed surgery, and I don't even know what kind of role he was going to play for real. So I wanted to see Vanderbilt at that backup four. But now we might not be able to see that. So for them to try to sign somebody for a two-way, we could use two ways for 50 games a year until Christian Wood comes back. To me, that's a lackluster move. That's real basic. And when AD made this statement, that ain't what he was talking about. And that goes to the part of why I don't give a damn. I feel like, we when one of your superstars addresses situations publicly, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to answer your superstars, period. Right? We seen it with Giannis, we seen it with Joker, we seen it with every other superstar, we seen it with Brian, both ways. So if AD say he wanted to play with another big more, get him a big that can actually play. That's actually going to play. And if y'all heard about how we lost Valanciunas a couple days ago, that's even more of an indictment on them, bro.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you know what? You'll do everything for one star, but when another star asks for something, all of a sudden, okay, it's a problem. Nothing can get done. The other superstar even said he'll take less money so you can go get the other player for the other superstar. Come on, man. But yeah, DJ, that's it, bro. That's all three of them, bro, because it's a big fat nothing burger if you ask me. Oh yeah.
Right on, my brother. Appreciate that take, man. I think let me see. I got one more person, man, before we get to the free for all. My brother, Preacher Man, what's happening with you?
Hey, salute panel. Salute DJ.
Salute, man. Salute. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love,
yes,
bro.
sir.
Christian
Yes, sir.
Koloko, man. You like the signing, you don't like the signing, you don't give a damn. Or what say you?
I think I love the signing. I think this is what actually the Lakers need. It's not a big star name, a household name like what I'm saying, a big center like Nurkic or Giannis, Vucic. But we need a defensive center, and I think I've been watching him. He's in the 2022 draft. He had a blood clot issue, and then all of a sudden he was over in Cameroon, actually from the same country Joel Embiid played for. And I think what we have to key in on, to me, he has a kind of like a Serge Ibaka game. He's not Serge Ibaka later in his career when he played for the Thunder. He started shooting threes, and this lineup. The Lakers can actually run a big man lineup. I mean, he has a 7'5" wingspan. Actually, 7'6" wingspan. Actually, if you just want to be frank, he has a 7'6" wingspan. He's 7'1". He's 230. He weighs less than Colin Castleton, but he weighs more than Jackson Hayes. So, what I like about him when he played for the Raptors. He runs the floor well. He has great recovery on defense. He's a lob threat, and imagine him and Anthony Davis on the floor together. And especially when we get Vando back. Hopefully Christian Woods can get, healthy and, the pieces match and, he can get healthy and get back in the lineup. And I feel like this is, I understand we want a big name, big center like, the Wizards, they have him, but we got to understand that he's not a great defense. He's kind of like a liability out there on the floor as far as when it comes to being quick. He's more of a like Nurkic. He's a big body. You know, uh, can give you Jonas Valanciunas. Can give you the walking double double. But when he's kind of like Nurkic was playing against Anthony Davis when he played for the Suns. He was able to body. He weighs more than Anthony Davis, and he gets 16 and 15 or something like that. But when it came for him, be out on the perimeter and getting past somebody. But this Christian can move well at 230 pounds. He's 24 years old. He can move well. He got great speed recovery. They looked at numbers when he was with the Raptors. I think the numbers, the what do they call that? The help me out, DJ. The point ratio
For who?
Christian when he played for the Raptors when he was out there on the floor.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to look
his
for the
you come
words.
you talking about his stats or?
Yeah, the stats when he was out there on the floor, his ratio numbers, the scoring.
Well, he played
He
around
didn't
like
play,
58.
13 minutes or something out on the floor. But I mean, he
Yeah.
had the best on the team. He had the best numbers. That's what I'm trying to look for the. I can't remember because my wife handed me something, but I'm getting. But it's a great pickup for them because now our defense even becomes more better. Um, whether we keep Jackson Hayes or get rid of um, what's the white boy's name on the team?
Colin Castleton.
Colin Castleton. Yeah, whether we get rid of him or either or, because if Vando, imagine a lineup, and it, of course reduce our shooting, but if we want to put a defensive lineup with him, Anthony Davis, we put Vando out there, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves. That's a defensive line. Now our shooting is horrible, right? But for defensive purposes, like the clock, or we trying to stop somebody from scoring, that when you're long like that, if you have Christian, Anthony Davis, and if you have great defenders out there on the floor, um, you know, one thing the Lakers lacked last year was defense. I don't think our defense was the best. By adding this piece of Christian, rebounding, blocking shots, he's a capable scorer around the free throw line. He can get rebounds. His shooting, they can't really take much from it because of the blood clot. But his potential is Serge Ibaka. I think Serge Ibaka, if he puts in work, I really do see kind of like a Serge Ibaka, um, defender, kind of like can step out, shoot threes. He's not done growing yet, so he's 24. He can get more bulky or put on more muscle. Um, but I think it was a great signing. I really do. I think it was
Yeah.
someone on the radar. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
um,
Yeah, I agree, man. I think it is a great signing, right? Like that's just my opinion. I think this signing came at the perfect time. That's just what I think. You know what I mean? With Vandal going down, Christian Wood going down, you only got Jackson Hayes. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And so I think the signing just came at the perfect time for the Lakers. So, and I think that's one of the reasons why he ended up picking the Lakers, because remember it was the Clippers, the Spurs, and and yeah,
Raptors.
right, and they all wanted him back. Raptors wanted him back at least, and Clippers and Spurs wanted him. So, and he chose the Lakers, and I think
And you know what also,
I think
BJ? You
what's
know
up?
what? When you look at I didn't catch what you said on your last show about Vando. The report. I didn't catch the report about Vando. How long is he supposed to be out
The last report I
for?
saw with Vando was that he's supposed to be coming back for he's supposed to miss like a little bit of the beginning of the regular season. So that's the last report I saw.
Right. So imagine if once Vando gets recovered, right, doesn't miss too many games, and he's fully healthy, and they said, "Oh, Vando, he grew to 6'10". Now that'd be the case, 6'9", 6'10". But imagine that length of having Vando and this guy right here, Christian. I mean, that right there is long.
Right.
We didn't have
Yeah.
that last year.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think this guy came at the right time, man. You know what I'm saying, with the Lakers, because we need a big guy like him. So So, and I seen him training. He looks good. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, I agree with you, bro. So yeah, let me keep it going on the round table, man. Appreciate that take, bro. I got one more guy. He just pulled up. Steve, you there, man?
Yes, I am.
What's happening with you, my brother? Appreciate you
What's going
showing
on,
up, man.
DJ?
Showing
How
some
you
love.
doing today, man?
Oh man, good day, man. It's a good day today, man. Appreciate you, bro. Let me go ahead and ask you, man. You're the last one on the round table, bro. And then before we get to the free for all, my brother, Christian Koloko, you like to sign in? You don't like to sign in? You don't give a damn? What say you?
I think it's horrible. I don't like it, and I'm confused to why people think he's gonna be such a great player. Like I haven't seen the promise that they're talking about, and I watched him play on the Raptors, and I ain't seen what they seen. So I don't know what games they're watching, but I haven't seen him make an impact in a game that decided a win or a loss. I haven't seen this guy grab more than 5 rebounds or score more than 10 points in a game. I'm just being honest. And you ready to just get rid of players on our bench that have actually produced? It doesn't make sense to me. I'm a little bit confused. The only way I see we need him is to fill in the bodies because Vando, his injury is scary because there's too many different reports out. Some say he's going to come back in the early in the season. Some say he might not come back. And Woods is 10 to 16 weeks, so we need the body. That's the only way I see he fits in there.
Right.
But that's my opinion. I mean, y'all think we can use him, so hey, I'll wait and see and watch. Like, I said what I need to say.
Right on, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that take, bro. So, you were the last one. We're gonna go ahead and open up the floor to the free for all, man. I will say one more thing, or I will ask one more question. When it comes, because again, it's gonna be most likely it's gonna be a two-way. So, open up to everybody. Which two-way guy would you want him to take the place of?
Colin Castleton, man.
Colin Castleton.
Get him up out of there, man.
Yeah, tweaking, bro. He can't even know Torre.
Nah, you're tripping, bro. Get rid of Colin Castleton, man. Go watch Summer League one more time. Go watch Summer League one more time and watch Colin Castleton, man. He like a poodle out there, man. We don't need that on the court.
Torre. He worse than Castleton.
You saying Troy's worse is you saying do I think he's better than Castleton?
Right.
I mean, Castleton has no paint presence. He don't got no paint presence. I need somebody. If you're gonna be down there, bro, you gotta have some presence down there. I gotta be a player. I'm not a player. Gotta be scared to go down there, but a player gonna want to think twice. You know what I'm saying? And he don't do that. He don't do that at all.
I'm keeping Blake for his shooting, and I'm keeping Castleton for his size.
What happened to y'all? You went silent.
Oh man, I thought that was my laptop, bro.
No, I'm here. I was just looking up something real quick. Okay, so Colin Castleton. Colin Castleton is 6'10" and he's 249, and Christian Koloko is 7 feet 230. So he's a little more taller. Yeah, he's like 19 pounds lighter, but I don't know. From what I saw with Colin Castleton, I'm not sold on him, bro. He can go.
Right. Yeah, Colin Castleton can stay in the D League for all I care, because that band ain't doing nothing. If Colin Castleton was an NBA player like supposed to be on the Lakers, he would have been there already. The Lakers needed a center that can come in and actually do some work. Christian Wood was hurt for pretty much pretty much the tail end of last season. They didn't use Jackson Hayes. So if whatever Castleton his name is, whatever I forgot his name. If whatever, Castleton could produce, they would put him into the lineup. They would put him on the court. He's staying in the D League. I have no faith in him whatsoever.
Yeah, Colin Castleton, if you ever see him, they talk about his passing. That's the only thing I'll give him is his passing. But he is, just the way he plays. You saw him in the summer league. He's slow. He takes his time to do his moves. They can counter. People can counter, by the time they, if I'm a defensive person, I'll steal the ball away. Matter of fact, there was a move he made that a defender knocked the ball away because he's his moves are very, that you can figure out where he's going to go, where he's going to turn. because he's 6'11", I mean that's the only thing that helps him. But yeah, he's look, he should have been developed. He's 24 years old. I mean, look at Connect.
Facts.
Connect come in. Connect's same age. He was up there scoring 18 points a game in the summer league. Colin Castleton is just you got Brown coming in scoring more than Colin Castleton. We should have gave that spot to Brown.
But these
Seven
were
foot seven
scorers on
foot
that
four
team.
Brown. Well,
These were
no, it's
scorers on
just
that
the
team, though,
development.
right?
Well,
Colin
I'm talking
Kaepernick is
about
not asked to score on the summer league team.
yeah, but I'm talking about the developmental part. You got a rookie coming in. Connect's a rookie. Okay. You're talking about a rookie who's ready to go. Colin Castleton, you look, I mean, you've been in the G League, and you know, I played overseas, right? My coach ain't gonna if I've been with the team and I'm not developing, knowing the plays, I'm not putting in work in the gym, getting better. Um, you know, and as far as Kalinko, Koloko, look, there's games that Christian had that was last year with the Raptors where he had a double double. He had 3 blocks. If you go and look before the blood clot, that's what the reason why. The blood clot is what slowed him down. And if you look at the games that he was on the floor with the Raptors, the highlights, the
It's like
games, the
three
the
games.
whole the
Three.
whole game, the whole game,
3 games
where
where he has them. I know what you're talking. It's 3 games he played good like that.
right,
3.
and then the blood
That's
he had
it, though.
health
That's it.
issues.
The rest of the games he played, he's inconsistent. He did 3 points or
But
nothing.
you got to understand. The
So
Raptors
for
is
them
a
3 games, he
hold
looks
on,
like
hold
a
on.
starting. Come
The
on.
Raptors are a young team. They have a lot of centers. They even have what's that dude that came from Utah? Who's the dude that came from Utah with the headband? I can't remember his name. The one that pulled
Alan Thornton Tucker. You
nah, the
thinking?
one that pulled Kevin Love's arm out of the socket when he was in
It
Boston.
could Kelly Olynyk.
Kelly
Kelly
Olynyk.
Olynyk. They got Kelly
Kelly Olynyk.
Olynyk there. They got another 7-footer. They got Benoit, that black dude that shoots threes. They are loaded. They're loaded with centers. They are loaded. So I mean, you got to understand that playing time. It ain't just going where he just gonna go there and the Raptors and then just like
Well, he
Barnes.
did
Like
have
he ain't he
16 minutes a
he's not
game.
like Scotty, but he's not like Scotty Barnes. Okay, he ain't coming there like Scotty Barnes and getting
Of course
develop
not.
talent and being this amazing talent that's just going to start like that, man.
I
Hey,
don't
really
think
quick,
nobody's saying that though, bro.
really quick. Let me get to the super chat. I apologize. I missed the super chat, bro. My bad, bro. Richard, man. Hey, appreciate that, Richard, man. Sending the super chat. My brother, man. He's been a member for like I think almost freaking like the whole time I had my freaking monetization. Appreciate you, homeboy. He say, this was a move to shut AD up, and it's a very lazy. Lackluster move that doesn't really impact the team or improve it. We haven't addressed team flaws.
Facts.
Well, I mean, DJ, I will say this. You got to understand. I know everybody wants Giannis Valanciunas, right? We wanted Nurkic before Nurkic went to Phoenix. We want, they want a big girthy center. I do too. Some people want Dwight Howard to come back, right? But the team, think about it. Now being Laker fans, before years ago when we had Carmelo Anthony, Trevor Ariza, we had the centers. I think we had Gasol before we won the title, whatever, what year that was. We were old. They were saying, "Oh man, Lakers old." They were making fun of pictures of an old man, gray hair, LeBron James. Everybody had gray hair. Now we're going in the way of the young generation. So they bring in a young player, from Cameroon, who has promising. It didn't say he was an all-star. We went out, we're trying to. The Lakers look whether they keep him and give him a two-way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can make the rotation because he's big, and we need a defender that's long, that has recovery, that can yes. I mean, look, Anthony Davis does not want to. He'll play center, right? He's been best at when he was playing center, right? But I don't want him to play center the whole season or most of the game. Give him a blow. I want him to give a blow. I don't want him to get hurt. He played 70 something games last year. I want him to keep it up. I want him to be healthy. So we have him for the playoffs. I don't want him to hurt his leg, his shoulder, or just get hit and he's out 10 games, 15 games, because it knocks off his rhythm. I want him to stay healthy this season. This is probably one of the best seasons of his career. And so having these young guys, man, let them young guys go out there and bang with LeBron. Let them run. Let them go out there and run with LeBron. And Christian can do that. Christian, that's one thing he can do is run the floor. He's got good hands. He can shot block. You know what I'm saying? He can go out and get you maybe 11 and 8 rebounds. You know, yes, we need like Jonas, 260. 6'11", 7 feet. He's already 7 foot, and there's footage of him blocking a lot of the other starter centers in the NBA. There's games out there. There's games out there where he's blocking their shots more than once. They don't back him down because he's long, and he can jump.
He's slow though, Jonas.
Yeah, that's why I just said Jonas Valanciunas is slow.
Like other people.
He's slow, but he gets a lot of rebounds because he uses his body the right way. Just like Big Baby. Big Baby, when he was Boston, he used to use his body.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about positioning, playing the game.
He's gonna get out postseason.
But what makes Christian special is that he's 24 and he's already developing at the pace that he's developing at. He didn't get much playing time at the Raptors because they had the rotation they had. And it's hard when you play at a team that's got the rotation and they got like 2 or 3 centers before you, one that shoots threes like Benoit and OD from Utah. Say it again.
They have Chris Boucher too.
Yeah, Boucher. That's why. Yeah, I said Benoit, but Chris Boucher, right? 6'9", 6. He shoots threes.
They have Scotty Barnes. They have Kelly. They just have so many.
Yeah, Kelly. They got so many big guys.
Yeah.
And he was a 2022 draft. It takes time. He's 24, but when he was out there on the floor, he was running. That's what LeBron James wants to do. He wants to play with somebody that's got good positioning, good footwork. He's a prospect. And LeBron, he playing with LeBron and Cameroon. He's from Cameroon. The team that was there that was playing in the Olympics. That team. I mean, come on, Joel Embiid's from Cameroon.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 2.
I ain't saying. You said what?
It's only a 2-way contract. Doesn't really get me hyped up. Like, why the Lakers signing a bunch of bums? Like, I'm trying to win a championship, and we're signing undrafted guys and like players that are not even.
I mean, yeah, I feel you. I feel you because when I look at the lineup, I'm looking at the lineup like, man, why they sign all these 2-way players like no name people like Trior and but it's like you want to keep. Some people say trade D'Lo. I'm not trading D'Lo unless we get something back that's promising.
No,
because it's like we look at D'Lo and like D'Lo, we saw, oh man, he could deliver. D'Lo can deliver in the regular season, but he's got to prove himself that he can deliver in the playoffs.
Man, D'Lo, hold on, man. D'Lo delivered in the playoffs, man. I'm tired of niggas. I'm tired of niggas.
No, but let me finish.
I'm seeing enough of D'Lo, man. I'm tired of
Let me finish.
You shouldn't have said that, man.
Because I already know that you gonna take it as I'm getting on D'Lo. I'm not getting on D'Lo. What I'm saying is to Laker fans, the majority of Laker fans, and you can agree with me. I like D'Lo. I like D'Lo when he was in Minnesota. I liked him when he was in Brooklyn. He's an all-star type of caliber player. But you got to understand. No, when you come to LA, we've seen this before. We've seen this with Russell Westbrook. You these type of players have to be leading the team.
Yeah.
Right? Westbrook did it in Washington. D'Lo did it in Brooklyn. These players can't be the third, they just can't be the third leg. And D'Lo, he's good. There's nothing wrong with D'Lo's game. It's just there's nothing wrong with D'Lo's fine.
You sure about that?
But I'm not getting rid of D'Angelo Russell.
No.
If he was one of our best shooters. D'Lo
was one of our best shooters only, bro. That's all he did.
Yeah,
if you take D'Angelo Russell,
3-point record that Kobe had.
You can't get into the All-Star game just shooting unless you Steph Curry or Klay Thompson, bro.
Okay,
he's not no good player.
But so we're gonna be, in other words, we're gonna get rid of a shooter, one of our best shooters, and then that's gonna make our percentage go down. Who else gonna shoot besides LeBron James? I know people say LeBron James.
It ain't gonna be Austin Reeves. I know that much.
So who else we got?
Ain't gonna be Rui either. Rui
the
Black
Samurai.
gave us below 10.
We got
He can
Rui,
shoot corner threes.
We got Austin Reeves. He can shoot.
On what play?
bro, come
But
on,
he
bro,
ain't like we don't
bro.
have
On
nobody
what
like
play?
Clay.
Come on. If I
We
had to
don't have
put my
nobody like
life on the line, if I had to put my life on the line versus Austin shooting the ball or D'Lo, I want D'Lo. I'm not Austin, bro.
Yeah, let me tell
Who
y'all
did the
something. Do
lineup?
y'all
Who
remember
did
what
the
D'Lo
lineup?
did against the Golden State Warriors that game when we were
I
getting
think
beat?
playoffs.
Yeah,
He came in.
Came
He
up
hit.
the court and hit 3 of them in a row.
Yeah, 3 of them in a
sure
row. We
did.
got to give him
Bro,
credit.
D'Lo is that guy, man.
He's cold.
D'Lo is
He's
really
cold.
that guy.
If he was that guy,
But
we already had the championship
look,
already. Come on.
Look,
D'Lo
let me tell you something.
D'Lo
The
being
reason
his
why
own
we
way,
didn't
he
win the
just can't say
championship.
he's
Hold
you
on,
know
hold
why
on,
we
because I heard
lost.
that. The reason why
man.
we didn't win the championship. Okay. We could say like D'Lo got picked on by Denver, but the reason why it was the rotation that Darvin Ham was running, and we didn't have like the players. Look at
Pierre Vanderbilt, Reddish,
look at
Max. He gave
yeah. I mean just look at like here's what we'll do as Laker fans. I mean as the Lakers team. So we got Kendrick Nunn. Y'all remember Kendrick Nunn? He had the busted knee. What we do? We signed him because he did us. He came at us in the bubble when he was balling. Oh, let's go sign Miami Heat's point guard. Then we did it again. Who we signed? Gabe Vincent.
That's a problem with
Trash.
going after
We
Miami.
did it again, and what happened to him? He got hurt.
Trash.
Then what did Darvin Ham do? He made him an on-ball defender.
Facts.
He made him an on-ball. When was Gabe Vincent a defensive like specialist?
Darvin
Somebody
Ham's
please,
utilizing players. He can't even coach. He's terrible.
please tell me it was
I
all
mean, he
Darvin
can't be
Ham.
that bad. He got a chip.
Y'all gotta realize this, fam. Like
He got a chip. So he
Rob
can't be that bad.
Pelinka signed Gabe Vincent, fam. The only thing that Darvin Ham could do was play him. Like, and he didn't even play. Like, why are we
But
jumping on Gabe Vincent? I don't understand.
but I'm
that part.
saying
Like,
here's what I'm saying. I'm saying this year, Darvin Ham in the playoffs made him an on-ball defender when he wasn't even healthy in the playoffs
He
against
was getting
Denver.
in foul trouble too. I think 3,000.
What are the options
And
that
all
they
he was
had?
doing, all Gabe Vincent was doing was picking up
He's right.
fouls.
What other options did they have?
He was picking up fouls. Right, it's all we had. But I'm just saying, like Cam Reddish, was he hurt? Was Cam hurt?
Yeah, he didn't play. So we
But I'm
lost.
just saying, was he really hurt? Was Cam Reddish really hurt?
He
Well, I
didn't
don't
play,
know.
but no.
So I'm just saying the rotation, like I just that we didn't have the tools. Like we have a young team this year. We have a young team, but we got Bronny James, we got Dalton Connect, and I think if JJ uses the right pieces, I think we could do something. I really do. I think
You
it's
think we'll beat
like
Denver this year, even though we had the lead, just better.
I mean how you feel?
Hell no.
Is Major still there? Is Major still here?
He might be.
Nah, Major's
Major
live
dropped
on the
out.
channel right
So
now.
the way I feel is like
D'Lo step up, man, and we gonna be all
What do you
right.
mean with the
Because
roster
look-
we have right
Hey,
now? If we
because
got
look-
Denver in the first round, you think we can win with the roster we got right now?
Yes.
No way. No.
I
No
feel
way in
this.
the world.
Okay, so let me say
Yes,
this.
and I'll tell you what. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Tell me why.
Go
Tell
ahead.
me
Go
why.
ahead.
I
Go
want to hear
ahead.
that.
Go ahead, Sven.
You want to know why? You want to know
Let me
why? A little something called understanding the X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? Darvin Ham ain't understand the X's and O's. Darvin Ham ain't understand adjustments. Who
No.
in their right mind? Hold on. Who in their right
Pockets.
mind gonna tell Rui? Who gonna tell Rui? Hey, go get Jokic. That's your assignment.
JC,
What?
how we know what
That's
JJ
all
Redick
we
gonna
had,
do, bro?
though.
JJ
That's
Redick
all we
ain't got
had.
no
That
experience
is not
behind the coach.
all we
we
had.
JJ Redick.
That is
Who's he
not.
gonna put
That
on?
is
We
not
don't know
all
what
we
JJ
had.
Redick gonna do.
The last game, y'all do know that we had Vando, right?
Yeah, he didn't
Last
play.
game we could have had Vando, but Mr. Pockets didn't want to play him.
But
Yeah,
hold on,
It
hold on,
was
JC.
coach's,
JC,
it was coach's
Pockets.
So
decision.
what was Vando gonna do against
Mr.
Joker?
Pockets. Yeah,
Man,
that's
Joker
his
hold
was
on,
name.
just back you
JC,
down.
Hold on.
Hey,
hold
you
on,
could put
hold on.
Vandal
If
and
Vando
MPJ because you're shooting threes over. It's MPJ. You can have Vandal and MPJ.
No, hold on, bro. I don't think that Vando report was even realistic, bro. He's about to be out for the damn season.
Thank
So how
you.
are they to
That's
play
No,
him game
Vando-
five?
Wait,
Y'all gotta realize
hold up.
y'all gotta realize the
Out
Lakers
to
be
the
low key
season?
lying, bro. Y'all gotta realize the Lakers be low key lying because if you look at the facts, look at the reports that's coming out right now. They say Vando might be out for the rest of the season, bro.
He could miss the
How the
whole
heck could he play game 5?
Hey, can you give me one of those reports?
It's
Can I
bad.
have one of those?
So
Damn,
you
they on Twitter right now.
I need the
No,
link on
no,
that, bro. I need
Twitter
the
is
link
not a
on
I
that.
report.
can't post links, bro. It's not my
Twitter
thing.
is not a report. Can you
I'll say
please
this.
tell me where you've
Panel,
seen
panel.
those reports?
Hey, one
Nah,
voice.
Because if
One
that's
voice.
true, we gotta
One mic, y'all. I
move that
cannot
nigga.
hear. I can't
They don't
hear,
think
man.
that
We sound like a bunch of cattle, man. I can't hear everybody, man.
You don't think
Straight.
that report was
One
true
mic,
about
man.
Christian Wood and Vando?
I didn't get my information from the Twitter.
Look, I understand everybody's angry. It's like,
I'm
look,
pissed.
last year, Vando got hurt. Christian Woods, something happened to him, and then he got hurt after he had that little altercation with his girlfriend. Then he got hurt. Then Cam got hurt. It was like everybody was getting unhealthy. All right. But I'm glad that, Christian Woods, this whole dilemma with him and his knee, right? But I'm glad it's early.
Game 3, and then the new report saying he couldn't come back. Like we get a new report that like back to back, like 2 days.
Right, but I'm glad that he went ahead and got the surgery, right, to get it out the way before the season starts. Now he gonna miss the training camp, but guess what? He'll be back. Christian Woods will be back. Okay, Vando will be back. This stuff is early.
I don't know about Vando coming
September.
back. I'm not gonna say that.
Vando, look, he gonna be back. He didn't have any surgery.
The regular season, because I care about the postseason. I don't care if he comes back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When the regular season starts,
it don't say no.
Look,
They said he was gonna
man,
be back
hey, look.
last week, man. We may have to move off that, dude. I'm tired of this.
What if he don't come back? Then what happens if he doesn't come back? You sit here saying he's gonna come back. What if he doesn't? Then what?
I want Vando in the postseason. I don't care if he comes back in the regular
What if
season.
he can't come back? What if he's hurt? That's what you're not listening. What if he can't come back?
Vando is not going to miss the whole 82 game season. Come on, y'all. That's
Yeah, but I'm talking about playoffs. We need him in the playoffs. I don't care about that.
But realistic. Stop it. Vando is not going to be out 82 games. He might miss maybe 15, maybe 10 games, maybe 10 games.
We didn't think he was gonna miss so many games he missed last season, bro. He came back and he got
But
hurt.
you're talking about last season and when he got hurt. When did he get hurt last season?
In the offseason.
When did he get hurt last
in the offseason? He got hurt in the offseason.
And when did Christian Woods get hurt? When did Christian Woods get hurt?
He got hurt last season. Christian Wood got hurt in the tail end of the season.
Before the playoffs. This is before this training camp. So I'd rather happen now than while the season actually is in current session. You know what I'm saying? This is they got to go through. He had the microscopic surgery. Okay, Vando's been having this nagging pain. He's gonna be coming back now. Signing this dude right here,
so pathetic.
Christian, I think is a good signing for them because I'd rather have a defensive minded player who can score, like Ben Wallace. Think about Ben Wallace. He wasn't this great scorer, but what he at 6'9". But what exactly? He had great
rebound the ball.
But he didn't start off like that. He wasn't this great defensive player. He wasn't this great defensive player. But this dude from what the big dogs, DeAndre Hunter, Serge Ibaka, all these defensive players, even Joel Embiid was talking about Christian Koloko, talking about how great his defense is great. He reads the floor. That's the kind of players that LeBron needs around here. Players who have defense but can score.
I just haven't seen the scoring part from him yet.
But that's fine. I mean, that's fine. You go back to college. Watch him in college. He was good. He's got the work ethic. Look, players you can't come in. Every player can't be like, a top pick. Every player can't. I mean, you look at Joker. He came in the second round. He was a second round. Look, now he's talking about Look what he's doing. Look what Jokic. Look what Jokic is doing. He's a second round pick.
I mean, that's true.
Christian is a second round pick, y'all. We can have the gym.
Second round pick. There's not a lot.
I see Christian as a Serge Ibaka. If he could be our Serge Ibaka. Remember, we wanted Serge Ibaka many years ago when he was on the move from the Thunder.
You talking about Serge Ibaka in comparison to Vando?
I'm talking about Serge Ibaka as the defensive player. He was an all-star, I think.
No, he got a point though, because Draymond was a second-round player too, man.
Yeah, and look what Draymond got. He got 4 championship rings. This dude runs the floor well. He's got good spacing. He reads the floor. He got great recovery. He can score. He can dunk. He can lob threat.
Jackson Hayes can't even do it. He's got moves to the basket. He can score. Jackson Hayes can't even. Jackson Hayes can't even do that. What Jackson Hayes does
Foul trouble every
is
game.
run the floor well.
Foul trouble every game. I can't take
Right.
it.
That's what he does. That's what Jackson Hayes does. He
All he
runs the
does
floor
is
well.
I understand.
He's a great lob threat. He's a great lob threat.
Preach. I understand what you're saying, like his point, like his potential. But the problem is the Lakers don't have the capacity to actually make him an impact player by putting him on the roster. If they release somebody,
you know why you can? Let me tell you why you can.
Developing talent. We're always draft good and get players that play well on other teams and then get them back. We suck at.
But let me tell you why you can. Anthony Davis doesn't want to play center, but you know what you can do? You can start him some games in the preseason, you know, and like as soon as, you know, the games that really don't count. See how he plays with Anthony. See how he plays with Anthony Davis. Put him at center, put Anthony Davis at power forward.
Right.
And then put D'Lo, Austin Reeves, LeBron James. That's my lineup. You got shooting from D'Lo, you got shooting from Austin Reeves. LeBron's been shooting like 40%. Then you got your defenders. That's long. Think about it. Anthony Davis is 7'3" wingspan, and then Christian at a 7'5" wingspan can stay with the defender. It's gonna be hard to score. Remember when we had JaVale McGee? Y'all remember that, right?
Yep. And Dwight Howard.
And Dwight Howard. Why can't we make it work with? I understand he's young.
Here's the problem, Preach.
He's
We
on a
have to
two-way
get him, even
contract.
if he plays in the
young
preseason,
developing
he has to
talent.
make the 15-man roster.
So-
we got to get rid of guys. He's really essentially
then you
this
get
guy's
rid
a
of-
non-factor because we can't actively sign him without releasing people or trading
Then you know
somebody.
who?
And the
Then they
Lakers
need to.
have
You know
not
who
made
they
a
need to
trade.
release? You know who I would release?
Who?
I love him, but I would release Cam Reddish.
Wait, whoa, whoa, you
Hell
tripping?
no.
You tripping.
Yeah,
Not big man.
no, we not doing that.
Nah, we not doing that, bro.
Nah, we not doing
So
that.
hold on. You gonna release? You gonna hold on? You
I
gonna
would
release
release
Cam
Jackson
Reddish
Hayes
before?
before I release him.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. You gonna release Cam Reddish before you drop Gabe Vincent off of that
Who would you? Okay, so we're
Who is
talking
Gabe
about
Vincent?
players on the roster, right?
Gabe Vincent.
Not the two-way players, right?
Yeah, like
Because
actual
two-way,
players.
Colin
Yeah.
Castleton got to
Players,
go.
you have to let go to add him.
But when it comes to the playoffs, the two-way players, they don't get to play in the playoffs, right?
Nope.
They don't.
Okay,
Nah,
so
two-ways can't play in the
on
playoffs,
the
so it don't
roster,
matter.
who would you release on the roster, on the current roster? Because it ain't gonna be
Jackson.
Bronny. It's not gonna be
Jackson
Connect.
Hayes.
Gabe
So
Vincent.
Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, you know what? I would go Joe Jackson. He sucks. He's 7
No, all I know
Jackson
is we
Hayes
can't let go
doesn't
of
suck.
Cam, though,
He
man.
doesn't
Cam,
suck.
Okay, so here's the reason why I
Cam
wouldn't
was
release.
big.
Here's the
Big.
reason why. I'm gonna
Cam
give
was
y'all some
big.
facts. Jackson Hayes is athletic, and it's hard to
That is
have
true.
players on the team that are athletic and can run the floor and stay healthy. He has been healthy.
So
We
who
need
you would
healthy
do-
players
hold on,
that
who
can
would
stay
you-
healthy.
So you want to release Cam Reddish? Now you tell me.
Well, what did Cam Reddish
Where does
do
that
for us
make
all
sense?
last year? What did
He
Cam
was
Reddish do?
injured.
Even though he's a big body at 6'8",
He was
6'7",
injured.
what did he do for us last year other
But he was
than
injured, though.
Defense.
start good?
No, like the thing is,
Because
though,
Murray,
like
when he went against Denver that
Started good,
time,
you know who's
I
when
starting
he
just
went
playing
it, when he went against Denver, Murray 6'4" abused him. Go back and watch that game.
I just
Have fun.
wish we could take this team back to when I don't exactly know the timeline of it, but we
Murray
had
is every
Vando,
roster,
Cam.
not just-
You had Vando knocking down that corner three. I mean, not Vando. You had Cam Reddish knocking down that
But
corner.
he fell off. Cam he
He
started
got
good,
hurt. He was playing good,
and then he came
defense.
back,
was
and then he
flashing.
came back,
Like, nah,
and then
man,
he wasn't.
no,
Yeah, he got
that ain't
hurt,
gonna happen, bro.
and then he came back, and then he just. It was just like they, on what was it, sports?
Cam Reddish had a
LA.
couple bad games, and then he got stopped getting played. He stopped playing him. You know who stopped playing him. So, and they started playing the dude shooting the threes.
Darvin Ham stopped playing Cam Reddish.
Darvin Ham stopped playing him. Started playing the other dude that shooting.
So okay, so tell me, who are you getting rid of on the regular 15-man
Torian
rotation?
Prince. Yeah, he started playing Torian Prince.
Hey, we could drop. Honestly, I wouldn't mind dropping. We can drop Gabe back in Miami.
Yeah,
That would require a trade, bro.
That might require a trade.
I don't
problem.
really actually know.
But I'm not high on Gabe Vincent.
I mean, we just pay for him to get back to Miami. You buy him his ticket and send him on his way, and we just.
Gabe Vincent sucks.
I don't.
I'm not high on Gabe Vincent.
You gotta trade him. You
was.
gotta trade him. Money.
I'm not high on Gabe Vincent. I just think that we were a victim of
Yeah,
great playoff run that he had.
We were a victim of free agency fraud.
We did the
I helped him
Kendrick.
pack his bags and move to Miami.
No, it was free agency fraud.
Somebody called. I think somebody on the panel called him Kendrick Lamar. or not Kendrick Lamar, but Sean Moore. What's his name? What y'all call him? Somebody on the panel called him Shamar Moore. Yeah, Shamar Moore. That's what somebody called him, Shamar Moore. So yeah, he needs to stick to acting.
Yeah, send him back to Tyler Perry show.
Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, but I mean, look, at this point, that would be my line because it's going to be hard to score. I mean, he might get beat once, maybe a couple times in the game, but he's going to block maybe 2 or 3, shots a game. I guarantee it with his
I
long
want
reach.
Tristan Thompson back, man. That's who I want.
No way.
Tristan Thompson got to stop taking those steroids.
No,
they watching him. They watching him.
Yeah, but I think he already
signed to the Cavaliers.
He's still in the Cavaliers. He said he's retiring. He ain't going.
Actually, that's who we need to trade for. Is him. That's who. Yeah, that's who we need to trade for.
Okay, so who on this panel going to trade somebody for Tristan Thompson?
Yeah.
Are you really? Hold on.
Tristan Thompson.
Are you really serious, bro? When you can get, bro, Jonas is only $9.9 million, man, and y'all want to go trade for Tristan Thompson? Come on,
Yeah,
but like DJ put,
are y'all serious right now?
So
Tristan Thompson ain't even tradable in my opinion. Like at this point in 2020.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody got time to watch that.
Thank you. I agree.
I mean, those days of I'm in Ohio, I'm in Cincinnati. Those days of LeBron and Tristan Thompson days is over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Them days is over with. I mean, he
won
his championship. Tristan won his championship. He's gonna retire at Cavalier. That's what he said he wanted.
Yeah,
that's what he's gonna get. He ain't going
Hey,
nowhere.
whatever y'all smoking, talking about getting Tristan Thompson, stop smoking it because it ain't gonna happen.
And
what about Dwight Howard, man?
Dwight Howard.
Hold
Hold on. Dwight Howard. Hold on, man.
One mic.
Dwight Howard specifically said he gave up on trying to get back in the NBA. He already said
he
gave up on trying to get back. He's tired of begging. So he gonna go do his little league stuff and all that stuff. He tired of begging.
And I talked about Rob Pelinka.
Look, they're doing the same thing with John Wall. Even though John Wall had knee surgery, he's got a little game to play. Maybe 10 points, 9 points. He can still score. He can still run up and down the floor. He's, not much of a 3-point shooter, but I mean, he still can give you something.
Nobody's taking a risk on him.
But exactly, but he still can play.
What about Ibaka?
JaVale McGee.
Serge Ibaka is he's over there. I think he's overseas. I think
he's overseas. He's done with basketball.
Yeah, he's done. But he's just playing for the love of the game.
Yeah, he's making food shows, all types of other stuff. Yeah.
I mean, look. I mean, I even said Whiteside. Whiteside was like, nah. He's making Whiteside. Yeah, I mean, he's what game they had a couple months back. He scored like 34 points.
Man, he fell off
14
like
rebounds
10 years ago.
Well, the problem with him, he wouldn't take orders. He wouldn't take orders. He
don't listen. He don't listen.
So that will get you
Pick up
too.
JaVale McGee, man. Pick up JaVale McGee. He's still a free agent.
He's old.
Good.
But he doesn't do. JaVale McGee won his champion. How many championships JaVale won with us? How many championships JaVale got with Golden State?
One, I think it's one.
He got like 2 with Golden State.
No, he got 2
or
Golden
3.
State.
He got 2 or 3.
Yeah, he's loaded with rings.
He's loaded with chips from
That's
rings.
fine.
Yeah.
So
He can keep them rings wherever he at. That's cool.
JaVale
He ain't got time for that, man.
No, I'm just saying he's not as like he was. He's slower.
Doesn't matter. I'll take another big ball.
There's a reason why Sacramento Kings didn't re-sign him.
They didn't re-sign him. There you go.
Because his asthma, because he wasn't playing the same because his asthma is saying.
Yeah, and
that's what the reports say online. His asthma is why the Kings stayed away from him.
But hearing all that, panel, when you hear yourself talk, so now this Christian dude who's fast, who can run the floor, who's young. The Lakers are trying to be young and relevant by signing a lot of these young two-way players and all these other players, but we got to make a roster spot for one of these players, these two-way players. They can't just play with us in the regular season. We just have maybe a decent record. Then when we get to playoffs, we got LeBron, Connect and Bronny, and that's it. We gotta try to get one of these two-way players in yeah. We're gonna have to do something.
And that's why I said.
And personally, I would take Jackson. I would get rid of Jackson Hayes over and treat Christian.
Quincy Oliveri, remember he shot 3. He could shoot 3s too. Quincy Oliveri. Remember
I like Jensen a lot too. I want to see what he does.
Oliveri's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it.
He ain't even on the roster list. Man.
He's not even on the roster spot.
He's not even on the roster. Blake Henson. What do you think about him?
Yeah, I want
Blake. I like Blake shooting. He shoots like Melo. He's got a quick shot like Melo, but he's out of shape. You can see
Man,
it
I
even
don't
in the
care
summer.
about that,
I
man.
mean,
As
In the
long as that
summer,
man can
Oh, you
sit,
can
as
fix
long
Now,
as he
that
can
in the
though,
sit.
summer,
though,
Dang,
bro.
it matters. It matters because he's
You
gonna
can
get. I
no,
mean,
but you can
Melo
Not
fix
is a
hard
all
great
though to
that,
get
defender.
in
bro.
shape. That's not hard to do.
Bro, you can fix
Melo,
all that, dude.
yeah,
Like, ain't
you
that
didn't let
Nothing
me
hard to do.
finish. You
You do
didn't
that
let me
before the
finish.
playoffs. That's easy.
Melo wasn't a great defender, but one
Facts.
thing he could do is shoot your. I mean, come on, Olympic Melo. We know about Olympic Melo, and I told
Mhm.
DJ, I was like, man, his shot is just like Melo's.
Blake Hinson
He
don't have
Whenever
the
he
middle.
out of shape, he
and I feel
averaged.
like,
He did good in college, averaging 16 points a
oh yeah, of
game.
course. What was it, Pittsburgh or something like
I
that?
thought
Yeah,
he
but
had
if
the
Yeah,
he's
it
out
was
of
starting
Pitt.
shape,
minutes.
I don't think he's
He
out
was
of shape.
deadly.
I think that's his body. He could
No,
get healthier.
he's just out
Just
of
the way
shape.
his body's
No, he's
built.
just out of shape. He said it himself. He said
He
himself.
built like Rudy
Trevor
Hachimura.
Lane interviewed him. He said he was out of shape. Trevor Lane
Right.
interviewed him.
I think he'll be
Yeah,
fine.
but go listen to what Chuck Away say, because I could come on here mouth for you and true.
No, this
So,
came out of the words of Blake Hinson. Blake Hinson
Yeah,
said he was out of
out of
shape
shape.
in the summer league.
He
So
could be getting
hopefully,
the
he if they
whole
sign
time right
him,
now. We don't know. We
he
got to wait to see him.
yeah. If Blake Hinson, if because I'm gonna
He
tell you,
come
he
out
playing
there
with
looking
LeBron.
good. Hey,
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, Blake Hinson playing with LeBron James, and I know my coach when I play basketball, Bob Love. These NBA coaches, these are players who played the game in the NBA. Man, if you come in, if you ain't putting in work and you're lazy and all that, LeBron James gonna eat him up for breakfast.
LeBron needs 3-point shooters, and Blake Hinson's going to thrive next to LeBron James.
Yeah,
That's what
no,
LeBron's
it's not
falling in love
about
with.
that. I'm just talking about him being in shape. You know, you could, because you could shoot nice, but if you look, if you're out of shape and you're not able to, you know, what I mean, you don't put in work. You know, what I mean, Kobe lit what Shaq up when Shaq he was playing with Shaq. He said Shaq was out of shape.
yeah, he
He
You
he
was.
know,
said he
you
Was.
said
know,
Shaq could have been greater than what he was. Kobe
Yeah,
said
he
that.
was out of shape all
you
the time.
know,
You could tell.
preacher. It sound good, but when you got dudes like Austin Reeves and Rui not playing defense, where's
thank you.
LeBron with this? You saying LeBron gonna eat him up? Why LeBron ain't eating Rui and eating up Austin Reeves when them niggas is lacking on defense? It's multiple games I could pull up.
Well, I think he
Thank you,
was. They showed a
JC.
clip. I don't know if y'all saw that clip on YouTube. I don't know if
LeBron
it was
is no. LeBron is watching these niggas do it on the court. He's
Yes,
right,
he
but
is.
I'm saying, did you see? There's a clip. There's a clip on YouTube where LeBron, I guess, and Christie, or we're getting into it, and the guy goes into it and breaks it down a play, and I guess it was lazy defense. And LeBron, he says something. He will say something. He'll say something.
Man,
I guarantee it.
he didn't say it that night when Dante Exum was giving fire.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't see
because
LeBron.
I
I didn't
mean,
see
when we
LeBron
played
say
Dallas, I mean,
not a
Dante Exum was
thing.
shooting. Where's Dante Exum at now? Is he still in Dallas's
It
rotation?
don't matter. See, this is the
Utah.
thing. This is the thing.
Is
I
that
don't
it?
care. Hold on. This is the thing. I don't care where Dante Axum is at. You know
And he
why? Because you
played
know where he was.
basketball too.
Hold
He
on, bro.
played.
Hold on, bro. You know where he was? He was open. I don't like that. He was open too many times.
Thank you,
That's the
JC.
problem. I don't care where these niggas at. I don't care what teams
Well, you
these
got to
niggas play
understand,
on.
Darvin Ham.
No, niggas gotta come.
When,
Niggas gotta
but you
come
got to
this season
understand,
playing defense, bro.
JT, you got to
I don't
understand
care
with
about
Darvin Ham
what
being the
niggas
coach.
done play with NBA coaches
And
and
if
niggas done did all that.
it
Well,
does
if niggas
matter,
is doing that,
JT, it
niggas
matters, man. Let me tell you
need
why it matters.
to.
Okay,
They need to
JT,
put
let me tell you
no.
why it
No,
matters.
let me tell you why what you're saying to me don't matter. Because if it mattered, then why they not playing defense? Why you letting your
Okay, so
man be
let
so
me.
open? You lagging
Okay,
on your man.
so
You
JT, now check
watching
this out.
the point guard, but
Talk to
not
him,
watching the
JC.
man in the corner. That's
Talk
been
JT,
to him,
that
JC.
went 7.
Cook him, JC.
Hold on. Man went 7 for 8 from 3. Bro, 7 for 8 from 3, and you not paying attention to that? I don't care.
okay.
I don't
So
care about your coach, nigga. I don't care
JC,
about
it
Darvin
matters.
Ham or whoever these niggas play
Let me
with.
tell you why it matters, man. You
Go
asked me the
ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
Okay, you're talking real fast, so let me slow you down a little bit, man. All right, it matters because if pockets, he's not a when you if you look now. I don't know if those players, if we had Greg Popovich, right? Do you think that would have happened if Greg Popovich was the coach? No, hell no. Okay, it would not have happened, but it did happen under Darvin Ham's watch. Would that have happened under Phil Jackson? No,
No,
hell no.
you weren't even a
Because
play.
if that would have happened, Phil Jackson, he would have had a heart attack and then had one again.
Phil Jackson would
Same
pulled
thing
him
with
off the
Greg Pop.
floor immediately and sat him down.
The same thing with Greg Popovich. Those coaches, you know, Darvin Ham was he's a horrible coach. Well, he won a ring,
Horrible coach.
and he always had his hands in his pocket, and he never really coached. He always would just, you know, and then sit down or walk on the sideline. He never was an
Right.
intensity coach. He never really correct. You know, being a good coach, you got to correct. It's always about correction to make sure that some of your young players know the plays, know what they're doing wrong, and then tell them, hey. And I saw a lot of LeBron doing that, but I didn't see a lot of Darvin Ham doing that. So if he doesn't correct it, it's going to happen again. 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 If you have a bad coach, that's why we didn't win a championship. Because Darvin Ham, the rotation, the way he called plays, people didn't respect him. Players didn't respect him. And that's just proof. Players respect Greg Popovich. Players respect Phil Jackson. And I'm talking about the Chicago Bulls, Phil Jackson. Now, we did win some championships with Phil Jackson. Kobe respected Phil Jackson. Now he's just getting old, and, that's just age. But players respect him. Players respected Chuck Daly. Players respected Rudy Tomjanovich. They respect coaches that require respect. Now, when you get out on that, when you get out on that floor, you better know what you're doing. Because if you're not, I'm going to pull you. Greg Popovich does it all the time. He didn't care that Tim Duncan was Tim Duncan. He didn't care that David Robinson was David Robinson. He pulled them. If they weren't doing the right thing,
right?
He pulled them.
Right, he pulled you. Right.
And a lot of these players, a lot of these new coaches think, oh, I want a ring. I'm ready to coach. No, you're not. You're not ready to coach. That's why these players ain't like those old coaches. I done seen the game in the way it was played. I played with former NBA players. I know former NBA players, and they tell you the same thing. No, it does matter. It does matter. Now, some of that, yes, is the players out there on the floor not being committed to defense. That's why I would take a defensive player over an offensive player, because the offensive player, everybody wants to score the ball. Everybody wants to dunk the ball. Everybody wants to do this. But defense is the hardest thing that you have to play because it's committed. You have to be committed out there on the floor.
We got everybody. Nate McMillan.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad they signed him.
Scotty Brooks.
I'm so glad.
I like both of them.
Yeah, man.
Man, let me tell you why it don't matter, man. It don't matter because that don't change what you do out there in the court. I don't care who your coach is.
It does,
I don't
because
care.
if I'm a coach and you keep doing it, guess what I'm going to do to you? I'm going to pull you.
Hold on. It does not. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It don't matter who your coach is, man.
I played the game, man.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why it don't matter. I understand you. I understand you played the game. I understand that. But let me say this though, man. It don't matter who the coach is, because that's not going. That's like hold on. That's like if I'm out there on the court, bro. I don't care who the coach is. My effort has nothing to do with who the coach is. My effort is my effort. So if I'm going out there on the court,
how you gonna run the plays if the coach draws them up?
Hold on, bro. Let me finish, bro. If I'm out there on the court, listen to what I'm saying, bro. If I'm out there on the court, my effort is my effort. It ain't got nothing to do with who the coach is. It ain't got nothing to do with whatever play he drawing up. If I'm not putting in the effort at the end of the day, that's all I'm saying.
Then you don't play. Then
you won't play. And then, that's just crazy.
You won't play. I'll tell you that.
Basketball.
I'll tell you what.
Don't matter. What?
I'm gonna tell you this.
The coach don't matter, bro. The coach.
I know Nick Van Exel, and if he was on here, he would say you won't get no
playing
time.
Chargers out there drawing up the plays and winning the championship.
Because you can have. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, JC. You saying the effort, but you still got to have an effort. Even if you're not giving an effort, and if you don't have it, you ain't gonna be out on the floor if you don't have an effort. I'm gonna have to pull you and put somebody else out there that's going to give me effort. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be out on the floor just getting beat like that. And Darvin Ham never corrected that. Darvin Ham never corrected that.
He didn't correct
anything. Hey, yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, DJ.
Hey, I had to pull up, man. We got to stop cutting off the co-host, man. We all know JC is the co-host, so when he's cooking or when he's talking, man, we got to stop cutting him off, man. That's all.
Well, I'm not cutting him off, DJ. Can you hear me, DJ?
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I'm not cutting him off. I'm just saying, me and him just debating on what he's saying about effort, and I'm just saying that,
I hear you. But what I'm over here, I'm listening, man, and every time JC just get like 5 words out, there's somebody always cutting him off, and I'm just like, come on, man.
Well, that's not me.
We gotta let him cook.
Well, he been cooking. I mean,
I haven't been cooking because niggas keep cutting me off, man. And I'm trying to be nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go crazy up here on this live stream in front of all these amazing people. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my point off. And it's crazy how Empire Jeff just said it in the chat. Empire Jeff said he a coach and he agreed with me. And he agreed. He a coach.
Yep. I agree too.
I agree
And
too.
me and Empire Jeff may not agree on a lot of stuff. We may have different opinions on a lot of stuff, but I respect Empire Jeff opinion because Empire Jeff, at least, you know, I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about, but Empire Jeff, know what he be talking about too. So if Empire Jeff is saying he a
Well,
coach agreeing with
right.
me, I must be saying something
But
right.
that's
But the
I
whole
mean,
thing, hold on. The whole thing that I'm just trying to say is when I say the coach doesn't matter, is if I'm out there on the court, bro, drop whatever play, do whatever you want to do, right? At the end of the day, and like you said, yeah, if I'm not putting in no effort, yeah, take me off the floor. But like I said, I saw Austin Reeves and Rui multiple times, bro. It wasn't just a one-off game or a two-off game. It was multiple times, bro, where I see them. Like, I understand, right? Like, you gotta somewhat ball watch, but you also gotta look at the man you guarding, right? But it's times where Rui's playing drop coverage when ain't nobody even calling a screen. Like, why are you even ready to drop for if there's nothing happening up there? There's
because
not
that's
even
miscommunication, CJ. That's miscommunication between the coach drawing up the plays and what the players are supposed to do on defense or offense. Again, it goes back to the coach. It's the head of the snake. If you cut off the head of the snake, you know what I'm saying? The snake is dead. Now he might be moving and all that, but again, it goes back to the coach. That's why coaches get fired a lot in this NBA. There's the only coach. Think about it. Greg Popovich still has his job. And the Spurs have been trying to rebuild. They go this. You know why Greg Popovich has his job? Because he won the championship rings that he did. He's such a good coach, and he develops players. And the players, he runs plays. And think about it. Now they got Wembanyama. They got the you know, they might be a playoff team this year. They didn't even have to go into a long rebuild. You know why? Because Greg Popovich is a great coach, and if he sees things that are not going good, whether it's on offense or defense, he will call a timeout. He will do the adjustments.
Hey.
And hold on, that's where it comes to Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham has to make adjustments when he sees Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura or etc. Players who are not doing what they should do on the floor as a coach. And hold on. For instance, I'm just gonna go to this metaphor. I'm a dad. And if I see my kids doing something, now I'm not saying like players NBA, but I'm just using that. And they're doing things that they ain't supposed to be doing. As a dad, I have to scold them, correct them, redirect them. And as a coach, that's kind of like what it is in college. You know, you and in the pros. You know, you have to.
So you're saying Greg? So you're saying Greg is this great coach? So he's the San Antonio Spurs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why were they 14th in the Western Conference last year?
Because
He's such this amazing coach, right? Why he 14th in the conference?
Because Greg Popovich can't coach without all-star talent. He had Tim Duncan, he had Manu Ginobili, he had Tony Parker, and he had an illustrious cast of role players. He cannot coach without an all-star caliber team the same way Steve Kerr cannot. You see, Steve Kerr has the greatest shooter in NBA history and cannot get past the first round or cannot get into the playoffs unless they have a stacked roster. Same as Greg Popovich.
That's not true. You're saying Greg Popovich is not a legendary coach? You're saying Phil Jackson's not a legendary coach?
I'm saying Greg Popovich is not a legendary coach because Greg Popovich, without an all-star caliber player, without an all-star caliber roster, cannot make the playoffs, and we have seen it for the last 5 years.
Preacher, it is. Hold on, Preacher. It is true. He just went 22-60 last season
because he's rebuilding.
Bro,
he's without an all-star.
You just proved his point. He's
rebuilding.
He's rebuilding. No, if you're a great coach, right? If you're such a great coach, you should be able to take any team, whoever you got,
great coaches don't rebuild. Great coaches don't rebuild.
Okay, name one great coach in the NBA right now.
There is none.
Okay.
You know why the Lakers? You know why the Lakers were 7th seed? It wasn't because of Darvin. I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't because of Darvin Ham. It's because you got LeBron James, you got Anthony Davis out there on the floor. And best believe if Anthony Davis or LeBron James was not out there on that court, the Lakers would have not been in no 7th seed, bro.
Yeah.
And that is a fact, bro. So yeah, coaching does play a part. I'm not knocking any coach. I'm not knocking any coach. But what I am gonna say, bro, the players matter. Who you got out there on the floor matters. You know what I'm
That's true.
saying?
Of
And
course
and
it
and
matters.
and and I
You
and I
can't.
and I get it, and I get it, and I get it. Greg in that time period when they were winning and all that, yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good. But Mr. Greg, you 22-60 last season, buddy. You're supposed to be this amazing coach. You like, aren't you supposed to like coach your players into improving and being better?
And that's what he's been doing.
You got Victor
Before he got
Wembanyama,
Victor Wembanyama, they were winning
Wembanyama.
games.
The same
Before
way,
he
the same
got
way
Victor,
people hold LeBron to that GOAT standard, like he's supposed to make the playoffs with any player. Why can't we hold the coaches that are considered great to them same standards? Like they should
Thank
make the
you.
playoffs
because it's
with any
different.
player. Because they're
No, it
not great
ain't.
coaches. The same way they say LeBron
It's the
always
same
needing
thing.
help, the same way as great coaches. There is no, in
It's
my
the
opinion,
same
they don't have
thing.
no great
Yeah.
coaches in the NBA because every single coach is determined off their roster. Can't no player,
That's not true.
can't no coach in the
Yes, it is
NBA.
true. Preach.
That
Preach.
is not. That is not
Yes,
true.
Hold
it
on,
is.
hear me out. Preach. Do you think that Greg
Michael
Popovich can go
Jordan
to deep?
wasn't. Hold on, Michael
Okay,
Jordan.
I'm just trying to ask you a
No, we're
quick
not even
question, Preach.
doing
I'm
that. I
asking you a
ain't gonna
quick
sit here
question,
playing
Preach.
the
Just let
game.
me ask you this quick question, fam, and
Go
we
ahead.
can go on with whatever
Ask
you're
me the
trying to go.
question. Ask me the
Okay,
question.
Preach. So do you think Greg Popovich can go to Detroit and get them in the playoffs in the East?
I
No.
do. I do.
What the?
I do. And get them in the play-in, get them in the playoffs. I do. Because
Oh,
he has a
yeah.
different way. Hold on, you asked me a question, but you're gonna carry risk in what I'm getting ready to say. I do because the way he coaches, because he's non-tolerant. He's not going. A lot of things that go on in Detroit, first of all, in the games and how they coach. Greg Popovich ain't gonna. It's not gonna allow that.
Preach,
Now
do you realize?
they have
Preach,
certain.
do you realize that Victor Wembanyama got Defensive Player of the Year votes? There was nobody
He
on the
did
on there was nobody on Detroit Pistons that got any yearly award votes. And you telling me that
exactly.
Greg Popovich could have got them to the playoffs and he couldn't get it with Victor Wembanyama?
So basically, what we're going to do is Victor Wembanyama's first year, they should have been in the playoffs.
But they
Is that
weren't.
what you're telling me? Are we
I mean,
really doing that?
Greg Popovich is such a great coach. He has
No, but
the
we're
top.
not. I'm not. You know what? I'm not even
I'm
going.
just going by
Are we
what you're
talking
saying, bro.
about?
But
You
I'm
said
just.
that Greg Popovich is a great coach, and he has
Chris,
the tallest player
That's
in the
sad. This
NBA
is
right
sad,
now
man.
with the
This
longest
is sad,
range in
dude.
the NBA with the longest
Look, I'm a Laker
wingspan, which you like to
fan, but
talk about, and he can't
look.
make it in the playoffs with him.
what's
Okay,
going
look.
on?
I'm redirecting myself. I'm a Laker fan, but I recognize greatness as far as he's a great coach. He's putting in work. Okay, Michael Jordan wasn't even in the playoffs before he had Collins when he was the coach here. He didn't get in the playoffs. I mean, he wasn't this great player until he got like Scottie Pippen and the supporting cast. But he was a great player.
I'm
And
not gonna lie to you.
Hold on, Collins was a decent coach. Collins was a decent coach when he coached Michael Jordan. But when Jordan got Phil Jackson, it changed the Zen. They called him the Zen Master. So what? I understand about there's not that many great coaches in the NBA, but I play in the game and being around NBA players. I'm not going to do this. I'm not even going to stoop myself to or say, well, it's just the players because you can be a great player. I mean, look at Giannis. Giannis didn't win a championship, but he didn't leave. He stayed with that franchise. And then they got that coach that got fired. What was his name? The
Buttonhauser.
Booty,
Buttonhauser.
right? Booty. Some people call him Booty Hauser, right? But he's with Phoenix right now. He's with
Pause.
Phoenix. I think he's with Phoenix. I think he's with Phoenix.
Yeah,
But
yay.
I feel like he was a decent coach.
I
He
liked
was
him.
he and one thing I saw him do when the players were playing terrible, what he do? He lose his cool. He would lose his cool. He would not because it pissed him off that he knew that they can play better.
Hey, can
And
I
I
speak real
and
quick?
and I
Uh-oh.
and so what? Yeah, you can talk, but just let me
Hey,
finish
hold
this
on,
last
preach.
statement.
Hold on,
Can
preach.
I finish at this last statement that I'm getting ready to make? I
Come
want a
on,
coach that's
please.
got some fire. I want a coach that's got some fire in him. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Darvin Ham didn't give me nothing. He had no spark. He had no lighter. There was no spark coming from Darvin
Okay,
Ham.
I got it, preach. He ain't here no more.
Oh, Lord. I feel like Beef finna start
Hey,
cooking.
I
I
think
come
every
up
What's up,
time
here
Beef?
we talk
What's
about
up,
and
Beef?
Darvin Ham,
and
man.
I
Let's
come up
get in
here and I get on the show, and the last dude I ever agree with is preach. But y'all
Huh?
wrong on this. What preach is
Oh, I'm
saying,
sorry.
what preach is saying is spot on. You cannot say, "Oh, you have a losing season, so you're a bad coach."
Oh,
There,
man.
it's a combination of things. Greg Popovich is one of the
Hmm.
greatest coaches
That's all
ever
I'm
to
saying.
coach in the NBA.
That's all I'm saying.
Period.
We're gonna dog.
Now, you say the coach, the GM, the players, it all fits together as a puzzle. You can't just be the coach. You got to have players too, but you got to have front office too.
What is Greg Popovich's role in the Spurs, DBs? He's not just the coach.
What'd you say?
Greg Popovich has larger roles than the coach.
Yeah, he does. But let me.
What's his other role,
bro?
before,
Let me
before
finish.
you continue, what's his other role?
The problem is that when Kawhi bounced, he destroyed how they had set up their whole organization.
Thank you. I didn't want to go
When
there.
Kawhi left the Spurs,
that was the star player.
The entire plan for the Spurs got upended. They had to go to the bottom and start out over.
And Bees, tell them what they did to the Warriors when they only had Kawhi before he hurt his ankle.
They competed with the Warriors.
And what did the Spurs lineup have?
You telling me one player plummeted the entire reputation of this coach?
I'm telling you that one player can change your entire fortune. If you have LeBron James and you're an organization and you're a coach, it is upon you to now get players that fit with LeBron James. And the way your organization then picks players and trades players and makes plans all depends on LeBron James being there.
Yep.
And the day he's gone,
Kawhi Leonard is not the same as LeBron James. Let's be real.
Man,
he was to the Spurs.
It's not the same system.
He's
It's
not
not
understanding
the
what you're
same
saying,
system.
Bees. He don't even. He's not.
No,
It's
you're
not the
missing
same.
it,
You're
bro.
comparing apples to
Kawhi,
grapes.
stop, bro. To the Spurs, Kawhi Leonard was the star that was going to carry them into the future.
Gotta have pieces and fits.
He was the guy. He was their guy. Every team is trying to get a guy that they can build around. You go to the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs always been good. But with him, Andy Reid became even better of a coach because he never had that guy. The fact that he was able to get Tim Duncan to be selfless shows you that the guy he knows how to coach and get the best out of players.
Tim Duncan is an automatically selfish player. If you ever looked at him playing in college,
you don't know
his patterns of being a selfless player. You trying to say he's selfish because when he took some pay cuts to add more talent?
No, I'm saying he's selfish because
Tim Duncan was one of the highest usage percentage players on that team.
Let me ask you a question. Did Michael Jordan alter his game when Phil Jackson came?
He sure did.
Yeah, Phil Jackson told him to alter his game.
Right.
Why? He coached him to alter his game. You can't
so
coach
why is Phil Jackson a
unselfishness.
great coach? Why is Phil Jackson a great coach? He didn't win every year.
I
He
didn't
had
say Phil
losing
Jackson was a
seasons
great
in
coach.
New York.
I never said Phil Jackson. You didn't hear me say Phil Jackson was a great coach. You didn't say
No, I'm
you didn't hear me
asking
say
you a
Phil Jackson.
question. Is he garbage because he
Phil
didn't win
Jackson
in New
is
York?
Phil Jackson is a great coach when he has great players.
Oh. Did Phil Jackson win championships with the Lakers?
I do not.
But did he win
logic.
any without a stacked roster?
Hold on. Apply your logic. I'm just gonna see.
Apply my logic to anything. Apply great coaches to great players,
show
and you will see a
why you're
championship with every single one of
Listen,
those.
bro,
With every single one of those
show
coaches.
you.
But if you don't apply, if you subtract great players from a coach,
Hold
you
on.
won't see any championship.
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna show you why your logic is faulty.
Oh, go ahead and try to prove me wrong.
Because what you're essentially saying is to be a great coach, you have to win every year or be there every year.
Win all the time.
No, bro. What? Regardless of who's on your team, show me. Give me LeBron's 21-year history. 21 years. This dude has won 4 chips. Is he a loser?
In my opinion, no. But
how? According to you, he didn't. He. How not?
I'm not saying he's not a loser. I'm not saying Greg Popovich is a loser for not being in the playoffs or in the finals every single year. But I'm saying he's not a great coach unless he has a great roster.
And so,
okay, what about Eric Spoelstra? What do you think about him?
I don't consider Eric Spoelstra in the level of greats. He's a good winning coach. He has a large winning percentage, but I don't consider him a great coach.
Kerr, which
he was dubbed by the great Pat Riley as a good coach. Great coach.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me one coach that never had a losing season in the NBA?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know any coaches that have.
You don't?
I don't know.
So they all
haven't had a losing. I don't know any coach that have had. Excuse me. Let me just rephrase that. I don't know any coach who haven't had losing seasons. Go ahead.
So they all bad then, right?
They all bad then.
I'm not saying that. I'm not
I
saying
think
that
y'all
because it's
missing
coaches
a
who've never
point.
had good seasons. But I'm saying this: Greg Popovich is a great coach when he has a great roster. That's it. When he
Okay.
has great
And that's the
players, he can
point.
win. That's it. That's all I'm saying. So
But
how
what?
You
can
know
you
what to
be?
What?
me
So
this
how can
is?
you
You
be
know
a
what?
great
Hey
coach?
B,
So how
you know
can you
what
be a
this is?
great? So how can you be a great coach 24/7 if you can't win without great players? That's all I'm saying.
When
Honestly,
what?
It's
When
just
you
like
say
having a bunch of
win,
G League players, but you're a
hold
great
on.
coach,
When
pretty
you
much.
say win, what do you mean? Championships?
Yes.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Are you serious?
Oh man.
Okay. I don't care if you two sitting back talking about, oh man, it don't really matter, bro. Like you should have been
Because
telling
man,
me
you
that
don't
great coaches.
understand that.
You should have been telling me that great
so
coaches win. It's only through the regular season. We all be talking about great players. When we talk about
Okay, well
great players.
let me
You've been
put
on
it
this
to you this
panel,
way.
Bees
Let me
and
put it to
Pete
you this way,
Freaks.
man.
Y'all both have been on this. Both have been on this panel and
I don't
talk.
even
And we
agree with
realize
Bees. Me and
when
Bees
we
be going
discuss.
at it.
I'm trying to talk. You trying to talk in the middle of me, gang. You want me to finish or you gonna talk over me? So all I'm saying is this: we've been in a situation where we talk about great players, and when we speak on them, we speak on their championships and their accomplishments. But we don't ever differentiate between the great players and the coaches and how they go hand in hand. And sometimes when the coaches don't have great players, they don't win. LeBron has never had a great coach, in my opinion, and you still have found a way to win the ball game. He's beat the great coaches that some of you guys are referring to, but I don't understand how y'all sitting there trying to say that great coaches don't need great players and they can be great 24 around the clock with multiple losing seasons. I don't understand it.
A question.
Okay.
Has any coach won every year? Every year he's been a coach, won the championship.
No coach has done that, bro.
So how many? What does the win rate have to be, as far as the championship goes, for a coach to be considered great?
I don't consider him having to actually have to win a championship every single season because we know that's almost impossible to do. Nobody can win every single season. But if you're a great coach, I'm going to expect you to not have 5-6 year droughts of no playoff contention.
And you base that on what?
What do you mean? What I based it on? I just told you. Like if a coach has 5 to 6 losing seasons, could you tell me when the last time that the San Antonio Spurs have been to the playoffs? I've been a playoff seed. It's been quite a while. It's been over 5
What,
seasons.
like
So
4
if you
years
want to,
ago?
so you want to tell me that if these guys or these coaches don't have playoff seasons at any at all, they're still great coaches even with bad teams?
Can
I don't
I?
understand it.
I would say this. Hey Bees, can I say this? I would
Let
say
me
this.
ask him this
Go
question,
ahead.
Preach,
Go
and
ahead.
then I'm gonna bounce. I'm
Okay.
gonna wait for his answer. Then I gotta go.
Okay.
Can you tell me the team that has won championships in the last 24 years? Name the teams that won championships without great players.
I can do that.
That's what I thought. You can't. You don't win the NBA championship. The greatest players and the greatest teams win it.
Mm-hmm. In the last couple of years, it's been Golden State, Milwaukee, the Raptors. I mean, it's been a different team in different years. It ain't been no back-to-back team. I mean, different teams have been winning it.
The teams that you could say were the weakest teams of the last 2 decades weren't even weak, but Dallas, as far as star power goes, Dallas, Toronto, and maybe the Pistons in
Pistons, yeah,
04.
Detroit Pistons, yeah. Detroit
Those
Pistons.
will probably be you have less star power on those teams than all the other teams. But what you're saying when you say he can't win without a great player, that means no championships has been won without a great player. So your logic makes no sense.
My logic
Anyway,
makes 100%
all
sense
right, y'all
because
have a
you
good
you just
night.
don't you just refusing to understand it because you want to make a point, you want to push your point. But my point before you got on this panel and started talking was that Greg Popovich can't win without great players, and you just asked me what great players have won the championship or what great teams, what teams have won the championship without great players. And I just told you that LeBron has won 4 championships without a great coach. So you mean to tell me that great coaches are automatically going to bring players to the team, players to the championship? I did not say that. I said that Greg Popovich can only win when he has great coaches, so I don't consider him a great coach. That's all
Well,
I said.
I would say this. When you talk about LeBron James, when he was with the Miami Heat, I consider Eric Spoelstra a great, almost a great coach because he won and he had to deal with LeBron James. LeBron James is not easy to coach. And
Preacher, you realize, he
no,
hadn't
hold
been
on.
coaching.
I wasn't finished. I was
Okay,
not
go ahead,
finished.
Preacher. Go ahead.
Y'all remember the drama that was going on with LeBron James, Eric Spoelstra? Who backed him up? The great Pat Riley. He said, "Hell no." Pat Riley backed him up. He said, "Nah, you ain't gonna come here and do that. You can do what you did in Cleveland, but you ain't coming here and do this." And Eric Spoelstra, yes, after LeBron James and Chris Bosh's blood clot and all this D-Wade's knees, once LeBron James left, they weren't the same. But what did Eric Spoelstra? He kept that team relevant. That team has been winning. They went to the finals against the Nuggets a couple of years ago. He's kept that team relevant.
But he has not won, Preach.
He hasn't won. He almost, and I understand.
That was the basis of my argument.
But
Great
the
coaches
point that
win
I'm
with
saying
great
is,
players.
the point that I'm saying is, I would say Jimmy Butler is a great. He's he's close to he's been close to championships,
What
but he
the?
hadn't won.
Oh, this
Hold on,
fool
let him get
go.
it out. Let him go. Let him go, Moose.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'm saying you got to have. Of course, you got to have players like Chris Paul. He has a high IQ, and the reason why I bring that up, you got to have coaches with an IQ that know how to call plays on defense and offense. They know how to draw up plays. When we had Darvin Ham, he didn't have a high IQ. He didn't know how to draw up a play when you only got so many seconds to go, and you got to know, which plays to run on defense and offense. You got to have those coaches that look that when it comes time for you to really coach, you know to draw which plays A, B, C, D, and E, and F. Because if you don't, that other coach, like when Denver coach outcoached Darvin Ham. Whether I know he had the Jokic, the Joker, and they had Murray, but we could say Joker was a second round pick who developed into that type of player. He didn't just come out of go to Denver and was just this great scorer and all that. He developed. He lost weight. He developed it. And so I'm saying is you got to have a coach with a high IQ. You can't have. That's my point. You can't have a coach on the sideline with his hands in his pocket, walking on the sideline and not recognizing, hey, we got to do something on defense. We got to do something on offense. I played the game. And my coach, Bob Love, he played in the NBA. He wasn't this great coach, but he played. But he knew coaches that were great. And you can't be just walking on the sidelines, hand in your pocket. The rotation ain't going smoothly. And you just yeah, I'm happy. My hands in my pocket. Yes, it falls on the players. Yes, we had LeBron James. We got Anthony Davis. But you got to have a coach there. Now, I don't know what JJ Redick's going to do. I don't know what JJ Redick's going to do.
Can I be honest?
And I'm hoping that he is this analytic guy, that he knows how to call plays. He sees when we're going to be messing up on defense and offense. He's got a young team. We're going to make a lot of mistakes this year. But with a little sprinkle of LeBron James, a little sprinkle of Anthony Davis, we're going to win. That's all I'm saying.
Can I be honest? A lot of these so-called great coaches, man, this is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's my opinion. But I feel like a lot of these great coaches are only great because they're next to great players. If Greg Popovich didn't have the players he had and he just had some bums, nobody be sitting here talking about, oh, he's this legendary coach. No, nobody be saying that. I feel like you got to have great players, man.
Well, yeah, definitely. I agree with you, JC.
If you don't know how to call timeouts and you don't, then you shouldn't be a coach. Like Darvin Ham honestly should have not even been a coach.
I
don't even know why we even wasted 2 years on that.
Genie
you know
Bus.
what I'm saying? Yeah, and the friendship with Rob Pelinka, and that's honestly probably how he got the job. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
Rob Pelinka,
hey man, we just fired this dude, man. I need to find a quick replacement. Oh, I got a friend I go to lunch with all the time. He a coach. Matter of fact, he got 12 years, 14 years experience assistant coaching, and Genie was probably like, oh, he has experience. Oh yeah, go ahead, bring him on. And then, we got them to the Western, we got to the Western Conference Finals, right? And they're thinking to themselves, I mean, he did get us to the Western Conference Finals. Let's give him another year. So they gave him another year. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame him. I don't blame him for giving him another year. We got to the Western Conference Finals, right? But me, honestly, we only got there because of the players. We didn't get there because of him. The effort of the players. But then you got the next season. We still ain't beat the Nuggets. And I think that's what they noticed. How you go up against the Nuggets? How many times did we go up against the Nuggets with Darvin Ham? What, 11 times? Something like that?
A dozen
8 times?
Yeah.
And we lost.
We lost. Mm-hmm.
So that's bad. You couldn't beat him as a coach. You couldn't beat him one time. Well, we did beat him one time, but that was because of the players. It wasn't because of him. It wasn't because it's clear. I give him. I will give him credit. I will give him credit during the wins, right? Just like I'll give him the credit when we get the losses too. I give credit all across the board to all the players. I give the credit to the players when we lose too, and we win games. Everybody's responsible. The effort of the players and the effort of the coach. They all take blame. So it ain't just Darvin Ham's fault. It's also when we had that rotation come in, bro, and the Nuggets started scoring, and we wasn't scoring back. So eventually it tied up. Then eventually they got the lead. Then you bring LeBron back in to play catch up, but it's too late. It's too late. You over here trying to play catch up when we had the lead. We was up 20.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? Like it's little things of seeing a player hot out there on the floor, but then you want to sit him down. He's hot. He's in rhythm.
Well, he did that to D'Lo. Remember he took D'Lo out?
I know. And my thing is this, bro. When a player is in a rhythm, bro, you don't sit him down when he's in rhythm, man. He's hot. He's in rhythm. He's feeling. He's letting the game come to him. He ain't forcing it. He's just letting the game come to him. And when you seeing a player do that, and a coach can't recognize that, to me, he ain't a good coach. If you can't recognize that player out there is hot.
Right,
and if
that's
he's
all
also
I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah, and if he's not saying, okay, like I would understand if D'Lo said, all right, I'm tired, like sit me down. But if D'Lo's like, hey, coach, I could keep going, let him keep going. Then it's just like how they be trying to check LeBron out. LeBron be like, nah, I gotta stay out here, because if I don't stay out here, it's gonna get bad. And every time they sat LeBron James down, man, that lead was just trickling away. And the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, bro, put LeBron back in, bro. Put him back in at this point. Let him play the whole 4 quarters at this point, bro.
But you know what?
And that's bad, though. And that's bad. That's bad as a Laker fan that I got to say, LeBron got to play the whole game. That's bad. That means somebody on that team or a coach ain't doing their job.
I think it's Rob not doing this job, but getting the right type of personnel to suffice LeBron coming in and out the game. I don't think that's on him. Ham gonna sit the player regardless, but if he ain't got no backup that's gonna come in and stop or replace with his production, that's the front office.
Yeah, I agree with Jeff. I would honestly, if I had to pick, if I had to choose a team, right? If I had to put a team together, give me all the great players, man, and give me a coach that knows how to call some timeouts. That's it. Give me a coach.
I want a coach, first of all, that's gonna have a high IQ. Give me a coach that's got a high IQ that knows how to draw plays. I'm just saying if you had to pick one or the other, if you couldn't have both, if you couldn't have a great coach and great, if you just had to pick one, I'm gonna go with the great players. Give me the great players. I don't need a great coach if I got dudes that know how to score, and got the IQ to pass the ball around, and that can play defense. We cool. We can win some games. So my point is this, right? So with Darvin Ham being a coach, we won 47 games, right? So if we was able to win 47 games with Darvin Ham at the top of the pyramid, and if you go listen to JJ Redick go talk ball, because I feel like if somebody could talk ball, I feel like that gives you somewhat of an inkling of their basketball knowledge. I think if you don't know ball, then you shouldn't be a coach. If you don't understand the X's and O's, you shouldn't be a coach, right? So the way he talks about the game and the way he talks about other teams and what he would have done in certain situations and how he can utilize non-offensive players like a Vando and can use them on offense. You know what I'm saying? So things like that I hear from Reddit, even though he has not physically coached an official NBA game yet, if I'm just going off of what he talks about, I mean, that should give you some type of at least hope.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if JJ Redick didn't have no podcast and like I didn't hear nothing about his basketball. Like yeah, he played ball, but like I didn't hear anything what he thought about the game or how he would do a rotation or how he would do that. Like if I never heard that, then I wouldn't be up here talking like how I'm talking. But because JJ Redick has talked about, you know, certain things, how he utilize certain players and things like that, then it honestly me, it's like 1+1. It's like, okay, if LeBron is high IQ player, and if JJ Redick is talking about ball, I mean, think about it. LeBron James could have picked anybody to do that podcast with, right? He could have picked literally anybody, but he picked JJ Redick. And I don't know, everybody's gonna say, oh, it's because you know it's the coach. But no. I think he really picked JJ Redick outside of the coach thing. I think he picked him because he understood JJ Redick understands
He
ball.
understands the game. Yeah.
He should have picked Rondo as a co-host.
Yeah.
Rondo did. Yeah. Rondo didn't. Yeah. Rondo didn't want to. But I mean, that's in a circle. But I wanted to address the great coach thing. I mean, if you think about all the great players in NBA history who did not win a championship, that were great players. We're talking about great players like Allen Iverson, Charles Barkley. Kevin Garnett didn't win until his first championship. He got one championship, Kevin Garnett, when he went to Boston. Who was the coach? Doc Rivers. I don't consider Doc Rivers to be a all-around great coach, but he's a great coach. You know, he's won wherever he's went, but he didn't win until he got with Garnett and the cast that they had. They were loaded. They had Ray Allen. They had Rondo. They had Paul Pierce. They had the supporting. They had defense there. Big Baby. They had everybody there. Perkins was there. They were loaded. But when you talk about great players, I mean, I can name Reggie Miller. Never won championship. Great player. Great shooter. Held the three-point record for a long time until Steph Curry came broke it. You talk about great players. I mean, I could just keep going on and on and on and name all these great players. You give me a great player, but those great players never won a championship till they got with a winning team.
Yeah.
So you have to have a coach that's going to say, hey, look, this is how we you go to that franchise. Like we're the Los Angeles Lakers. You got to get with that franchise. The Lakers win championships, and when so it's kind of like a 3-step forward. You get with the franchise, the Lakers, and then you put that great coach there. Then you go out and get those great players. It's the franchise. So you think about all the franchises that are great. You think about the Lakers. You think about Boston, Larry Bird and Red Auerbach and all them, and you think about all that. Then you go to the Spurs, and you start looking at the different teams that won multiple. Golden State. You start going down the line. Houston Rockets with Rudy Tom Donovans and Akeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler, Mario Elie, Robert Horry. If you go down the line and look at the championships, look at the teams, because it's just like Shaq, Lando Magics. He was dunking the ball, playing with Penny Hardaway, Nick Anderson, great player. Anthony Hardaway, Lil Penny, great player, but never won a championship. So you can have a great player, but you need a coach who's going to coach and do his job. You need a coach. You got to have a coach that's going to do his job. You got to have that great player. Yes, he's got to go out there and perform. He's getting paid all these millions and millions and millions of dollars. You're trying to build a team around him. You got a franchise player. Shaq was talking about that. He was talking about Anthony Hardaway. It was a podcast I was listening to. He apologized to Anthony Hardaway. He said they should have won championships. Anthony Hardaway said he was jealous of Kobe because that's the relationship he wanted to have. But it was a different time, a different era, and he understood it. He thought they had a great team. But you got to be, you got to be at that great. It's a franchise type of thing where you have everything's got to fit in place. Toronto won their first championship when they had Siakam. They had Kyle Lowry. They had who else was there? But they had the team that they had, and they beat the Golden State Warriors. Everything's got to be in pieces. You got to have a coach, like you said, that's willing to coach, not going to go on the sideline with his hands in his pocket. Who's going to be involved in the game? He's going to be knowing when to call timeout, knowing when to know what plays to call and counter the other coach's plays. and that's how I see it. And I watch a lot of basketball, played the game, and I watch a lot of basketball over the years, the '90s, the '80s era, to the new 2000 era, the millennia, and these young players coming in. And it's been a new team every year. It's been a new team, other than when the Warriors won it back to back a couple of years ago. It's been a new team every year. And if you think about the longest tenures of coaches in the NBA, that's been is Greg Popovich, Eric Spoelstra. He's been doing it. Um, I think the New York coach, he's been doing it for a while now. Uh, but there's not a lot of coaches that's been coaching for the last 10 years. There's a lot of new coaches in the league, So I mean, that's just the whole thing I feel about the situation. But I mean, you got to have that. You got to have it's got to be a marriage. It's got to be you got to franchise that's willing to invest and bring the stars there, and then you got to be in a winning franchise, and you got to have the coach, and then you got to have that franchise player. Um, and I think Greg Popovich is in a great position with Wembanyama. I mean, his first year, he won Defensive Player his first year. I mean, that's good personal award. But if they got Chris Paul, who's a high IQ point guard who still hasn't won a championship, who I think is a great player.
Yeah, they not gonna win this season, but you're good.
Oh no! But I think they're gonna make the playoff or the play-in. I think they're
They're
gonna.
cooked.
I ain't making
Yeah.
nothing.
Well,
They're
I will
cooked.
say this. There's been rumors if they get Brandon Ingram. Yeah.
If they get Brandon Ingram, they still gonna suck.
Well, I will
Who
say this.
who might get Ingram? I missed that.
The
he,
Spurs.
he said the Spurs gonna make the playoffs, man.
Yeah,
I said
they
the
still
play. I said the play-in. The
Oh, the
play-in.
pl- oh the oh
The
the play in. Oh
play-in. The
yeah. Oh, they
play-in.
can make that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
That's
didn't say
fine.
championship,
Them
but I'm
them
think
is
here's what I'm
it's gonna
saying. The
be
Spurs are in a good position. And when you rebuild, you gotta think it takes years for rebuilding, like the Oklahoma City Thunder. Once they lost Kevin Durant, Westbrook, and that they gutted that whole team. It
hey,
and they got
it
Shea.
only took the Celtics 3 years.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But that's what I'm saying. When you look at teams and how long it takes them to rebuild now, it takes them a long time because they have to get the picks. But now they'll trade and say, okay, we want to suck, we want to tank. We'll take all your picks. Give me all your first round for this player. Like they got DeMar DeRozan left, and then Kawhi and all this. They got the Spurs had a lot of picks. So did the Oklahoma City Thunder. Man, they had like mega first round picks, and they rebuilt it. They got Shea, and all the players that they got.
Wait, hold on. You said the Spurs had Shea?
No, no, the Thunder.
Oh, I was like, wait, huh?
The
I was like,
Thunder,
wait,
man.
what?
The
Oh, you're talking about
Thunder.
the Thunder. Oh, you're talking about the Thunder. Okay. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
But
me
I'm just
too.
saying the Spurs, they're in a good position because they got some pieces with some players like last year. I mean, they gave us a run for the money. They got what's that dude? There's a dude that plays on their team. Um, and what Pop would do is develop a player from G League. Give him a G League player. He's had a lot of G League players on his team. Even in the championship runs, he'll sign a G League. We hear stories of Pop signing G League players, and he'll work with them, challenge them to get better, and that's what makes him a great coach. Not just winning all the time. Win, championship. No, he's a great player because he develops and works with the players, and even greats. Julius Erving, older players respect Greg Popovich because of that. And a lot of other coaches don't have that. They don't develop players, and the Spurs are in a good position. I'm a Laker fan, but I'm just saying they're in a good position. I mean, you look at young teams around the league. Look at Houston Rockets. I mean, look at their team. They're talking about trading what's that dude name? Parker, not Parker, but oh man, what's his name? The point guard. The rumors of that they're gonna trade him. He ain't even been there that long. How do you develop a how are you a developing team and you're gonna trade your main piece? That's your leading scorer on the team. And I just think that teams like that, the Thunder, the Spurs. I think Detroit this year is going to be in a good position. Detroit, they got this. They got the who's the coach that just signed there in Detroit?
I have to look it up, but I could tell you in a minute.
Let me see, Detroit Pistons. I mean, I think you can only in Cunningham, he's got skills. I think he needs to get better. I think maybe this might be a breakout season for him.
Oh, it's is it JB Burkerstaff? Yeah, JB Burkerstaff, whoever that is.
Oh, JB.
Yeah, JB. Yeah, JB Burkerstaff is the coach.
Oh wow,
for the Pistons.
Okay. They
Yeah, because
they got a nice little coach there.
they let Monty Williams go.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, Monty win. They might win. They might win more games they won last year. But look again. JJ Redick, he's analytical. LeBron talked about it. Even Richard Jefferson knows JJ. He was talking about it on the ESPN. He said he's very, I'm not gonna say cocky, but he's very confident in how he calls his plays. I mean, the man knows the game. Shaq, he sat down with Shaq. Shaq went on the show. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq talked about his IQ. He said, he talked about how he knew the games and plays, and he said he's gonna make a great coach. So we don't know how he's gonna coach because basketball's not started, but this is all hypothetical. But I'm praying that he has a young team. Like I said, we're gonna lose some games and we're gonna win a lot of games. But when we lose, it's
this
like
young
LeBron
team,
James.
this young team done lost together. You know what I'm saying? Like this team that we got right now, that we going back into the Wolves den with, man, we lost bad together, like bad. They're like, so that's a good thing. And the reason why I say that is because if you've been through some losses with some people,
Salute,
you know what I'm
CJ.
saying?
Salute, panel. I got to fall back.
All right,
I'm gonna stay on the show, but I'm just gonna fall back so somebody else can get in.
Oh no, we got some spots open. We got some spots open, preacher. You good, man?
All right,
you good. But what I was gonna say was, man, when you lose with a group, man, you know what I'm saying? When you get that other chance and you with those same group of guys, man, y'all gonna walk in there a little bit different next time. So I think next season, this season is gonna be a better season, man. I think a lot of these dudes are gonna play with a chip on their shoulder. Something like, I guess you could say, like a revenge, almost, in a way. Coming off of the firing at Ham, and getting these new players, depending on if we're gonna keep them or not. But I think it's gonna be definitely a different playoff team, though, if we're healthy. Hey, Lewis, man, you there?
Yeah.
Lewis, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, so what do you think about our chances this season, man?
I think we gonna make it this season. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple key people out beginning of the season. We still gonna win, regardless of how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Our record is still gonna be good. Our record is still gonna be, hopefully it doesn't start out like last season, but if it does, that's a good thing because like I told a bunch of people, we can always turn this season around if we start like we did last season. And if we get it the first time, we can do it again. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I agree, and I think just having just having a different coach, I think that's gonna just change the feeling of the locker room.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely gonna change. We're gonna have a coach guys actually gonna be vocal, guys actually gonna help us out when we need help, put us in the right places that we need to be in. You know what I'm saying? So especially with the assistant coaches, they gonna help JJ Redick too. So
Yeah.
it's not like he's doing it all by himself, you know. Not like when we had Mr. Darden Stem over there. And yeah, so yeah, we're gonna keep it rolling, you know.
Laker girl, what do you think about our chances this season?
I think
With
we
everything?
have. I think we have a good chance. I think this season, the Lakers gonna prove a lot of people wrong. I
Yeah.
have to agree with everything that Lewis said.
And you know who you are. I'm not calling out no names, but she
I
was
ain't
just
calling
on
out
the
no
panel.
names, but I think
You were just
this
on
year,
the panel talking mess, and I'm gonna tell you, we gonna prove all y'all wrong. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think if anybody's going to really step up, I think that this season, of course, D'Lo, and I think Max Christie's gonna have a big season for the Lakers. I see. Honestly, I see us going to the playoffs. You never know what could happen.
As long as we don't put Austin Reeves in the lineup, I'm fine. As long as he come off the bench, I'm fine with that. Don't put him in the lineup, please.
I don't know. He might be out there, man. I think to keep that I guess you want to call it chemistry with Rui out there, but who knows? I mean, we don't know what they've been practicing. They could be practicing with a whole different lineup.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So we
That's
won't
true.
know until what we got 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because training camp is on the 25th. Then we got the media day on the 2nd, and the first game is the 4th.
Yeah.
You said media. You said media day is on the 4th.
No, media day preseason on the 4th. Media day for the Lakers is on the 2nd.
Oh, got it.
And training camp is on the 25th.
Yeah, training camp is around the corner.
Yep, around the corner.
Too bad they won't open training camp to the public though. That's the only thing.
I heard it's supposed to, I don't know. I was looking at Spectrum last night, and I heard training camp is supposed to be somewhere in LA. I wonder where.
I know, but I'm just saying too bad we can't. Too bad they can't open it to the public though.
I think the reason why they probably don't open it to the public is because they probably don't want the fans, and the fans don't know. They probably don't want the people to know what's going on.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, I know where they're. I know where it's being held at.
Where?
Where?
At UCLA Health Training Center.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You're right.
That's where they train.
That's where they're training.
I forgot about that. You're right.
That's literally what
Speaking of the Lakers, I was watching something on the social media platform, and I don't know what was going on with Bronny. It was a lot of people. Bronny was signing autographs or something. I don't know where, but somebody sent me a picture.
I forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah, UCLA. They training camp.
Man, could you imagine if they opened it to the public? Everybody and their mama.
I mean, think about this, right? If nobody shows up and you just the one person that just showed up, just knock on the door.
I know, right?
I mean, you just one fan. You know what I'm saying? Just one. It'd be different. It was like 1,000 of y'all out, but hey, it's just one of y'all. They might let you in.
They
You
might.
Hey, they might let you in too, JC. You can go down there too.
Shoot.
Nah, I can't go down there because I'm gonna start thinking I'm the coach. They ain't gonna want me out there, man. I'm gonna be yelling at Austin Reeves, man. Hey, pick up them feet, man. Slide them feet, man. What you doing? Watch your man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want me out there.
Mm-mm.
I'll call it how it is. I hope JJ Redick does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause one thing I can tell, he don't be looking impressed. That's one thing I noticed during that summer league. Every time the camera cut to JJ Redick, he was not smiling.
Nah, he was
not one time. He was just watching.
Yep.
And you know, I'm never happy if somebody getting fired, but I'm glad they got rid of that G League coach and they got a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Shout out to the Lakers doing that because that man was looking like Darvin Ham during summer league.
I was like, damn, did you tell you some of his plays on his playbook?
I honestly think so. I think so because he did the 3-guard lineup. He wasn't calling timeouts when he was supposed to. It was Darvin Ham.
Mhm.
I think when you have a person like Darvin Ham, you got to just fire anybody involved. If
For real.
Darvin Ham sent him a text about a play, get him up out of here.
Yeah.
He probably sent before he left. He probably sent him all the plays that he was using.
Probably he said, "Hey man, summer league, use this right here."
Yep. There you go. Yeah.
But but I also wish the Lakers would have kept Phil Handy because I was when he posted his emotional post the other day.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man, I don't care about no Phil Handy, man. He lied, man. He lied.
If I may ask, what he lie about?
Talking about, oh yeah, I was working out with Rui and I didn't help Rui with his
Oh
shot.
yeah. I remember that. Yeah. He really helped Rui. He didn't help Rui.
And he was what do they call it, man? He was facilitating the hamness. You know what I'm saying? He ain't called him out on none of that stuff, man. He was just sitting there just watching them do it. He was just sitting there watching them just ruin our team.
They were both sitting back eating sunflower seeds, just watching.
And then he was defending Dwight when Dwight did his interview.
Yeah, shit. I don't know, man. But you know,
At least when we had Frank Vogel, we had even though we had Jason Kidd on our squad, at least he was helping out Frank Vogel a lot with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, them the type of coaches. Well, I wouldn't say he's like the coach, but those are the type of coaches that the Lakers needed instead of freaking Darvin Ham. Because, like I said, Darvin Ham, he really ain't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? He thought he did, but once everybody came out and said, we don't know what the hell we doing, that should tell you something right in there. You know what I'm saying?
when you ask him for somebody's playbook, it's crazy, man. I wish I had the other team's playbook. Like what?
Yeah.
You know how embarrassing? Like that lives forever, man. Anything you say, you know, that's why I be standing on what I say up here. Cause I know years from now somebody could pull this up. Like, hey, remember what you said? Oh, I remember. And that's gonna forever be on him. Legacy that he
and
said.
That's funny because like when when they first came out and said Darvingham was gonna be the coach, I had to go back and do some research on him because I was like, where has he ever coached before? Nowhere. And they were like, oh, he's going to be a good coach for the Lakers, blah, blah, blah. He's going to help out LeBron. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. He was garbage. I don't care how you look at it. He was garbage. I was like, we would have been better off signing Jason Kidd. But no, y'all let that slip away. Y'all let that slip away, and he went to Dallas.
Who is that? Hey, CJ, brother. Yeah.
I was dumb.
It was.
But like I said, we gonna see how this team turns out this season. And I got faith in the Lakers. So I know, like I said, if we have a 2-10 season like we did last season, like I said, we gonna turn that season around just like we did the first time. So
I believe it too.
Any final thoughts y'all got before we go to the back cave?
All I gotta say is I'm bleeding purple and gold until the end, 10 toes down, and I can't wait for the season.
Same here. Same here. And for all y'all haters up there talking trash about the Lakers, just watch and see what happens. And when y'all watch and see, then come kill me. But right now, just watch and see what the Lakers gonna do.
Big shout out to everybody that pulled up, man. Shout out to the new subscribers, the old subscribers, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Appreciate everybody that pulled up. Appreciate everybody that was in the chat, man. Gave they takes, man. Much appreciated as always. I'm JC, co-host of Lakers in 5, and the Spurs ain't making it to the playoffs, man. But you know who are making it to the playoffs, though? The Los Angeles Lakers are making it to the playoffs, man.
Everybody else ain't making it to the
They got
playoffs.
for money. The Spurs make it before the Lakers do.
That's crazy.
No, I'm playing.
That's
I'm playing,
crazy.
y'all. I'm playing.
You was about to get cooked before we went to the back cave, man. Peace out, y'all. Peace out, y'all.